time.
Hey! Hey, everybody, and thank you for joining us for Session 7 of Aldgate Adventures, a Savage Worlds actual play on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. To find all the sessions of this game, visit happyjacks.org/Aldgate. And to find all the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. Purple haze all in my brain. Lately, things don't seem the same. Acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Happy Pride Month, everyone! Oh, wait. Yeah, baby. I mean, it's Hendrik. I don't know if that's snappy, but I'm Jon Enge, and I am the Game Master.
Woo!
I wrote that down. MASTAHHHHH. We don't really have a content warning. We have, we do make
Céline.
body. Yeah, we have Céline. Céline is our
You know.
content warning. We make some body jokes. There's going to be a little bit of blood, but not like Game of Thrones blood, not like Ash versus Evil Dead blood. There's going to be more like
Shining.
Marvel movie blood. Yeah.
Marvel movie blood, yeah.
Just an elevated
Don't forget the cussing. We need to get our cussing in there.
That is true. We do have all the swears.
Yeah.
And we also have a Lines and Veils document. And of course, our X cards. And now it's time to meet our Swindler's Sanctuary of Murderous Miscreants. Who's first?
Artem.
Yeah, I think you.
Okay.
Yeah, you made that face. That's your first.
Hi, I'm Artem. I'm a fan of all things TTRPG. I'm also a podcaster. And on this show, I play Juno Falstaff, a muscly-bound barista barbarian orc who has a secret. And
Question mark?
question mark?
Maybe.
And I'm also the champion of one, Connie, the Witch of the Midlands, played by...
That's your cue.
Oh, it's me.
Let's go popcorn.
Oh, God, why? Hello, my name is Darby, otherwise known as Chaotic Darby, and I am here playing Connie, your good asterisk Witch of the Midlands, who is championed by Juno Falstaff.
You can't kick it back to him.
And really, really good friends with...
Oh no!
Nailed it.
Not me. Don't perceive me. Anyway, sorry. Hey everybody, my name is Vixie Bell, and I am playing Céline, best friend to the wonderful good asterisk witch, Connie, who also starts with a C, and just two C's together. Wow, I'm gonna shut up now. So hey, she is a lady of the night, a little roguey, a little fighty, and yeah, do no harm, take no shit.
And I'm Brian Susskind. I'm playing Devlin Harways, a former musketeer, and now...
Hold on. I forgot the big intro, who's also kind of skeeved out by this wolfy guy. You're welcome.
Oh, is it
I
me?
had to throw it to you. Sorry, that
That
was
was
my
such a
bad.
great transition. I was really disappointed for about 2 seconds, but you made up
First
for it.
try, you nailed it.
That's right.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Brian Susskind. I'm playing Devlin Harways, a former musketeer, now slightly lycanthropic man, struggling to put together the two halves of his identity. His somewhat scared and not confident Devlin, and the wolf that lives inside. Will he be able to rejoin the two sides of his psyche? Or die trying?
Nailed it.
Only time will tell.
And then
Whoa.
cue really sad Incredible Hulk music as he walks away on his feet.
I do like that paperback novel, The Wolf That Lives Inside.
Yes.
There's two
Our
wolves inside.
adventurers who do not yet
One is
have
a
an
tiger.
official name.
I feel like we nailed this so hard.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Yeah.
All right, that was a great rehearsal. So when are we going to do the
Yes,
actual
intro. Yeah. We can start the countdown now?
Yeah.
The script says that we're supposed to riff a little bit more before we go to countdown.
Oh.
Oh. Sweet.
That's right. We need to do the adventure so we can rehearse it so it'll come out good.
Yeah.
Be
All right.
fine.
Recap. This group of unnamed adventurers, not the adventurers who are unnamed, but the adventuring party, were fleeing Mornhaven, the city of spires, or the city of sin, depending on who you are, and headed toward High Keep to keep from losing their heads. They're bugging through a wheel, and not having a spare, they ended up in the
Very
wonderful
Very sad.
village of Dumpwaddle.
Dwomp Waddle.
Swamp Waddle.
Was
I
told
always
to me as
pause there
Dwomp
so you can
Waddle.
correct me. You know that, right? And and something was wrong.
Bum, bum, bum.
Like, keep going. I'm just ready. I'm getting ready.
All right.
She's powering up.
It's gonna be my turn. I'm gonna say the
We
name.
haven't even gotten to Connie's final form.
Oh my god.
And now I'm worried that I won't say it.
I just thought you forgot
Who was
to
the
scratch.
bartender?
So
For lockers,
Oh my god, she's on fire.
yes, finally, me.
Yes.
Connie was ready to
You
fight.
went into the town of Duampawaddle, and you found that there was something
Dump waddle, John.
amiss. Thank you. Duampawaddle.
I'll get a penny for that.
Found something. Gotta move. Gotta keep moving. It's gonna be a weird fucking night.
It's a full moon. I don't know
right.
what's happening.
Pride.
That's right. Pride, everybody. Pride.
Woo.
All right.
Duampawaddle.
So you went to Dumpwaddle.
Dump waddle.
Something's wrong. You talked to the bartender.
Sanford Lock.
Sanford Lock.
Thank you. Only the first one gets it. Gets a penny. And
Cheap.
and they were all very, very afraid. And then some bandits showed up, demanding supplies and specific people. And it turned out to be Sanford Lock that they wanted. You fought them, and as the fight started, they threw Sanford into one of the carriages and took off as you dispatched all of the bad guys, including an ogre named Mikey, and jumped on their remaining wagon, took off after them, had a big swashbuckling fight, and eventually defeated them, asked Lucky for information, found a note,
And then we ate him.
and then you ate him.
Nobody
no, I
liked
didn't wolf eat
Lucky. Nobody liked
that's you.
Lucky. Lucky was better off dead. Just saying.
Word.
Was Lucky better off dead, or were you better off dead with Lucky dead? Or no, wait, were you better off with Lucky dead then?
The moral is eat your enemies.
Yes.
That's right. Eat the wounded.
Yes.
Found out that a few people had been taken from Dumpwaddle and were being held in the barrows across the Greywood Forest,
Bum, bum, bum.
which you headed out, had some lovely conversations, and eventually started camping for the night when you heard more people coming towards you. I think I'm just really lengthening this out. Anyway, you fought some people there. You took a long rest. You talked to each other. It was wonderful. And then you went into the
breach.
barrows
Mm-hmm.
where you killed Scrit. Poor Scrit.
Script forever.
R.I.P.
The most famous goblin ever have walked the lands of Aldgate.
It is true, actually.
It's great crits.
And you found a room filled with water and sarcophagi.
And flying evil bitey squids.
That's right. Cave
Grindylows.
Grindylows.
Grindylows. I got it off by a vowel.
It's close enough.
Oh, Grindy highs.
You found some loot, some very disturbing loot on somebody who had gotten to the other side and perished.
Three
over
quarters
there.
of a dwarf.
And 3/4 of a dwarf. But that dwarf only had, some potions and an axe, whereas the wizard on the far side had stakes and a silver holy symbol and a silver magical dagger. You split up the loot
And holy water.
and some holy water, which to all of you, at least, has you suspecting
Vampires.
vampires. You all did a great job hopping across the water to get back. Nobody disturbed the Grindyloos and the Grindyloos, and you ended up going down the middle door of the 3 doors, saying, "We're not going to the right because it's cold, and that's where ghosts live."
Yeah. And they say Valkyrie, but we know this ghosts, specters.
And somebody's got to take it from here
So
because
we
I know
there
what
were-
happens, but it's just too good.
So there were many empty corridors, but we finally maneuvered ourselves around because the goblins were having a party with some bugbears in one area, and we didn't want to encounter them because they were a lot. And we thought, hey, we found a really stinky trash heap, and we thought, okay, well maybe we'll skirt around this. But it turns out the refuse pile was full of rats who really liked Céline. And they chased her in like a swarmy wave, and she
They like
led
the
them
goblin
into
hand I
the
had.
goblin cave, like with his goblin hand. And she
Yes.
was like teasing them along, and
So
basically
many
ran through, I believe, screaming.
Yes,
Yeah, there's
I
screaming,
was screaming.
high-pitched screaming, and the swarms of rats descended upon the goblins, whereupon we skedaddled
Yes.
deeper into a secret door that Juno found.
Yes, because Juno decided to brave the refuse, the dead corpses, the rotting remains that were
While
feasted
covered
upon
in
by the
oil,
rat.
we forgot that
And
part.
as a review,
Oh yes.
Juno is currently covered in sticky, very flammable, like oil residue, and stinky dead body part pieces.
Yeah, no. No.
So Juno's a little bit in front of everybody else. And we left the poor goblins and the bugbears to their fate to be eaten by rats, and we continued on until we found a most peculiar room.
That's right.
After
Set
Céline got
double
stabbed
doors.
with a poison
Oh
thing
yeah,
in the
that's right. I got
Yes.
petrified.
That's
it was
right.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I cured it!
Yes, I have Connie.
That's why you bring a witch.
Yes,
Um,
but I got the lock at the end of. Was it open? It got opened.
You yes, you came upon a set of double doors that were closed and locked, and Céline went about picking them, but missed a trap, and the trap sprung and petrified you for a little bit, until Connie melted you back, and then you shoved the doors open.
It was a great time. There was. I remembered memories of parental trauma. It was very moving. Better than cats.
Character. You mean character development?
What?
Backstory. We're allowed to have those things?
What?
My back has many stories.
Go on.
Where's the fast forward button on this?
There's the X card slam.
Let's see here. Wrote down some stuff.
Is it they win?
No.
Oh.
No.
How,
No, it's that we each get 5 bennies right now.
yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Oh,
We love
right.
that.
Before we jump into tonight, speaking of getting bennies,
Ooh, but
what's something somebody else did in game last week that they should get a Benny for?
I have one.
Yes.
I got to give props to Juno
Mhm.
for wading into the dead body parts, and really describing them far more than anyone really needed them described.
that's fair.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, excellent.
All right.
I have one for Connie
Ooh.
for coming up with the idea of doing the rat chase.
Yep.
That
Rat
That
chase.
was awesome.
And I also have one,
Yeah.
which is unusual for you, Angie. But it's
Feels so
because
pretty.
of the broken trap. I thought that was
Oh,
really
thanks.
great. The trap that sprung but didn't actually light Juno on fire. So now
Thank you.
everyone can smack me later because you have a Benny. So
I was gonna say.
That's not
Add it to my file.
exactly.
No, I was gonna say for Céline, the flashback of like doing the lock and going through the scene where it's like your mother
yeah,
was
my mother. Mm-hmm.
distracting you over and over again, trying to teach you to unpick the lock, and then you're like, well,
Damn.
Yeah, that was a great
I
moment.
did like the moment also with Céline, where as you were being chased by rats, you were like, remember what my mother always told me, and I was like, oh my god, she has a mother told me reference for swarm of rats chasing. I'm like, this lady has an extensively trained. Remember, dear, when the rats swarm after you, look them in their little beady eyes and say no, and then say naughty.
I believe the
them on
words
the
were
news.
tits up.
That's right. It's up.
Tits up. I had one. I thought Devlin had a moment that a couple of times we noticed Devlin really coming into his own, having a lot of
Yes.
confidence, taking the lead,
Building
jumping
back
across the sarcophagi, and really trying to kind of keep the team together while
Yes.
we were all very distracted.
Yeah.
Tell me about this right now.
That's right.
It was really funny how Devlin was like, "All right, I think we gotta keep going, guys.
Yeah.
We gotta go."
Got that time.
Yeah.
It's almost like Devlin's remembering what it's like to be, a soldier.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Mm,
Maybe.
maybe.
Until the trauma kicks back in.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Should I give another shout out to my kid player who's watching just to embarrass her?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I said I wouldn't do it, but hi Madison. Hi Madison.
Hello.
Apparently, my son Jack's in the chat, so I'll say hi.
Oh,
My-
hi,
Hey,
Jack.
What's up,
Hello. Hello.
Jack and the Happy Jacks channel.
Whoa.
I see what you did there.
Unintentional.
All right, so
We named him after Jack Harkness from Doctor Who.
Oh, nice.
as the door unlocks and opens to this dark room, braziers come to life. Well, not like come to life. Welcome, be our guest. No, they just catch on fire.
Drats.
No, be our guest. They
That would have made Beauty and the Beast so much cooler.
were all on fire.
No, if they were all like sarcophagus and like weird gothic. Like the whole
my
castle was like evil. And,
Please be our guest. We're so lonely.
oh, guillotine.
So in this room, much like in the entry, the walls are adorned with beautiful frescoes of ancient battles and the heroes of these orc wars. This one is a lot less gruesome, a lot less murderous orcs, and much more. Has a celebratory kind of victorious feeling to it. And inside the room, there are 5 statues. 1, 2, 3, 5.
And is there an assortment of weapons? Perhaps a spear, an axe, a broadsword, staff,
hang
shield, and them all?
Let me get there. Give me a penny back.
You gotta list them all in order.
That's why you can't be a Jenny jump ahead. God.
Yeah, the narrative control is his.
I'm holding the clutch.
We don't want any accidents to happen here.
Ooh.
And the whole party's dead now. Thanks, Artem.
Where did that anvil come from? It was weird. It fell right on his head like that.
Oh man,
Right,
I got
so-
mauled.
Beep beep.
But
Or is it meep meep? What's the-
yes, meet me.
Meep meep.
Yep.
There we go. So there are 2 statues on either side and then 1 at the head. And on the far side of the room is an arched doorway, but it is solid rock.
Okay.
And then next to the door is a weapons rack with. And the weapons have changed slightly this week.
Oh.
I went through my notes.
That's why you can't be a Jenny jump ahead.
I went through all of the different notes for all the different times I've done this.
so bad.
Next to.
Apparently, I've just like freeballed this section very many times.
Where is the door in relationship to the statues?
It's directly across from the door you're walking.
Okay. Okay.
Are we able to step into the room?
Mm-hmm. Are you sure you want to?
Oh Lord.
I don't know, did Connie spot something? Because it's usually like that.
Oh no.
Never not
Sweating.
noticing.
You walk
Sweating.
into as you walk into the room, I need you to. That's it's fine.
Okay.
The door closes with big teeth. The entire room's a mimic.
I've done that.
I wrote one of those.
Oh my god, where's all the notes that I made this afternoon?
As we step
Free
into
ball.
the room,
LOL.
Free ball.
Free
Free
ball.
doing it.
as we step into the room, Juno rubs her
Yeah,
eyes
this is.
and says, "I could swear I saw a spear, an axe, a broadsword, staff, a shield, and a maul. Where are they?"
You know, I think you're right. I swear I could have seen those things, but
But now it's a Twinkie, a pointed stick,
Is that a Cheez-It?
and a cheese,
And a cosmic brownie.
is that Scrit? Is that Scrit there?
and it's Grit's body.
Oh my god.
Scrit was an immortal.
Grit lives.
And a piece of gum.
No, he's still dead. The body just doesn't decay. It's like Uncle Bert. It's like Weekend at Bernie's.
Scrit was Reichman all along.
Scrit Reichman. That's.
Reichman was just a puppet that Scrit was using to
Yeah.
control the other goblins.
I'm a vampire. He's very discreet at his manipulations.
Yes.
I pushed Connie in the room and closed it.
It's just a sock puppet with like
Googly eyes.
Yeah, like googly eyes and vampire
I'm like
teeth.
guilty.
Yeah.
My minions
Bleh,
will
bleh.
come out and bring me bodies. I desire their blood. Wahahaha.
Oh my
Here
god.
we go.
Okay.
I want to count them. A one.
One body. Two bodies.
Thank you for vamping.
You're welcome.
Well, Reichman is vamping, not us.
Technically, yeah. The sock puppet that is
Then I
right.
guess Reichman gets the bennies.
Oh no.
If that
The
fits.
first one on the right is a large, muscular woman wearing Viking-style armor, and she has. Oh no! Wait, I'm not going to tell you what she has because she doesn't have a weapon.
Uh-huh.
And on the base of the statue, it says Hodaya. Hodaya.
Hodiya.
Hodaya.
Okay.
Hoda, yeah.
I suck at spelling.
Yeah, no, I made like all these ancient names and I forgot to change them before tonight, so.
This is fine.
As long as they're not French sounding, that we're good.
Yeah, no, it's none of these are Frenchy. The second one on the right is wearing a hooded cloak, tall boots, and as you look at it, you can't see much more detail than that. And that's one's name is Svidhelm. Swidhelm.
Can you spell it again?
Swidhelm.
Okay. Svidhelm.
In the middle, the one that's directly across from you, is Akelda. She is a slim woman wearing a chain coif and a fitted breastplate with some skirting and some greaves.
What was her name? Sorry.
Akelda, Akelda.
Screen.
Okay.
She's wearing boxer briefs.
Greaves.
Oh, greaves. Yeah.
Greaves.
I'm grieved.
Aggrieved.
And then on your left, farthest away, is wearing full plate armor. A man in full plate armor, but no helmet. Long hair blowing in the breeze.
Oh God.
You know. And that is Vermund. Weermund.
Spell that again.
Weermund.
Okay.
The last one's directly to the left, yeah.
Correct. Wearing a cloak, long robes, and a circlet around the head, and that is Goldynya.
Okay.
Goldyna.
One more time.
Please.
Goldyna.
So,
And then they were wearing a what now?
A cloak, long robes, and a circlet.
Cloak.
is the middle statue, the archway that's sealed up is beyond that statue?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, you said there were weapons.
Yup.
Next to the archway.
Sorry, and is Akelda right in the middle of the room, or is Akelda
Yeah, it's
against the back
Middle.
wall?
It's like the
Middle.
It's like, here's the door we came in, here's
She's in
Akelda,
the middle,
here's
and then
the
there's the
archway.
wall. Okay, and the archway. Got it.
Did you say what the weapons were already, Engie?
What the weapons were?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. My pencil. No. Okay.
Again?
Yeah. I literally just, in my excitement to find out what the weapons were, I yeeted it down into the earth. Never to be seen again.
There is a longsword,
Oh.
Okay.
Long sword.
a long sword, a spear,
Magic helmet.
magic helmet,
Magic helmet.
a war axe,
Mm.
I'll give you a sample. Sorry.
a staff,
Yeah.
shield,
Shield.
and a short sword.
Short sword.
Is it the shield and short sword paired, or there are 6 items?
There are 6 items.
Interesting.
And one of them's a liar.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Is anybody holding their arms like this and this for some reason?
They all kind of have their hands out as if to grasp a weapon, and their other arm is almost all in the same position.
As if they could all be bearing a shield.
Mm.
Annoying. Well, I think
What do you mean annoying? Just look at what they're wearing. Good heavens. Don't you pay any attention to fashion, Connie? Look at that one. That one is wearing the cloak, long robes, and circlet. Clearly that's the one with the staff. Who on earth has a sword with a cloak? That's so tacky. Good grief.
I mean, okay, there are 2 people wearing cloaks because there's another person with tall boots.
Okay, but that one's
Put
more
in a cloak.
fashionable. That one's very
Clearly,
just...
wizards don't wear tall boots.
The tall
doing
boots
this one.
just... I
I
don't know.
don't know. Nicholas wore some pretty tall boots that one time.
Okay, but they did have heels.
If you're a gnome, you can almost fit in a boot.
You're welcome, Jason.
I know, Jason's over like. Okay, fine. Well, I'm just saying, if we pay attention to what they're wearing, that could give us an
Should
idea
we-
of what they do.
Should we go in the room?
I assumed you were in the room. That's the
Yeah.
only way that you could actually read it. Connie said she went.
Yeah, I will
close the door.
follow. Upon nothing happening to Connie, I will follow.
Oh, so I'm the bait.
You walked
So
in. You
Connie
took-
walks in.
You
Connie walks in,
volunteered-
and I
You volunteered to be bait.
so Connie walks in, and I look over at Juno, like,
Oh, yes. Of course, I race after Connie.
Fish bait. Hoo ha ha.
What a great champion you have.
right.
I think Céline and Devlin sort of exchange a look, like,
Like,
I've
all
got-
right, well, I'm gonna go.
My eyes are kind
See?
of covered in gunk and refuse and all sorts of carcass remains.
You know, if you had just used the soap I gave you, we would be...
Well, I will.
Now-
I just have not had time.
now people will have a hard time grappling you.
This is good. See?
Or standing nearby.
Devlin, you are getting to more and more tactical by the day.
I move a little further downwind. Upwind.
All right.
I should-
Okay,
It's
let's.
very windy in here, actually.
I don't care.
Well, let's figure this out. Connie's impatient.
I think the Viking, probably the war axe.
Well, could the full plate armor, that person seems very strong. Could they be
Shield.
carrying the sword and the shield? Perhaps the long sword and the shield?
Well, longsword's a two-handed weapon, isn't it?
No, it's a one-handed
It
weapon.
can be either.
And greaves are like soccer cleats, not a
They're
cleat, like
For the
like
shins,
ankle,
aren't they?
shin,
yeah, they're
shin
for
coverings.
the shin
Okay.
covers, yeah.
Right. I think June's good. Well, I think that to me looks like somebody who'd be wielding maybe like a javelin or a spear. A
I
kelda.
was also just. Oh,
If we get it wrong and something bad happens, what should we do?
Not die.
that's a good plan, Devlin. Mighty good plan there.
Does it look like there's any traps in this room? Can I see if I can notice any like traps or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Notice roll.
I like to also think back to the room we came in, or like that first room that had the murals.
Mm-hmm.
Are these the heroes that were depicted in that mural?
Yes.
5 for Céline.
What can we remember about
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
mural
say.
in terms of vis-a-vis
Who
their
wants to
weapons?
make a history check?
5 for Céline for the notice for traps.
All right. What are you looking at?
She's just looking to see if there's any if there's something's gonna come fly out of the wall, if there's a way for something to like fly out of the wall, if there's something.
What are you looking at?
Oh, what am I looking
Just
at?
the walls?
She's just glancing around the room, like cursory, like could there be traps set up here? Is this room potentially set up this way? Like if we fuck this up, how fucked are we?
You look up. You don't see any like
Mm-hmm.
large suspended 10,000-pound weights or anything.
Cool, so no anvil. Awesome.
No anvil.
Love
Or
that.
oil.
No, no oil as far as you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't see any slots where stuff could come and
Okay.
slide out.
It's
Okay.
definitely trapped. I mean, why would you make some room like this and not have it be trapped?
Well, perhaps they didn't figure anyone would solve the puzzle.
Well, like Devlin actually poses a great question. Why would somebody make this room at all? What's the point of this room?
History test, maybe. They want to see.
It does
if
seem
we know
unnecessarily
this.
complicated,
Yes.
but such is our lot in life as adventurers.
John, this might be a ridiculous question, but yes. Could I do like a lore check using my fighting skill to think about what would be the most optimal weapon to use while wearing full plate armor?
Is there an optimal weapon? I mean, it's
I mean, by
There's
that
a lot
token,
of different things you can.
Yeah, by that token, I would be using my fashion sense.
Yeah, I know. I'm
But
just trying to-
history
yes.
check for Connie
yeah,
first.
I think
Just trying to
looking
break
at
it
it
a little bit.
logically is going to be is going to lead us down some bad rabbit holes that are certainly going to lead to
Yes.
bad things happening to us in various ways.
Now, here's a question about rules. If I don't have it listed in my skills, it's a -2, right?
I don't know. We just talked about this. Yeah.
Yeah, D4
technically,
minus
yes.
Okay. Great.
Well, is it history or common knowledge that we're looking at?
It'd be common knowledge. I
So you do have it. See?
it.
Somebody's still thinking of D&D.
Are those two different things?
Well,
We're gonna try that again.
Okay.
At least it wasn't a critical failure.
thank God. Explode. Almost.
Fucking shit my dick off.
It's a common saying in the Midlands. That's going in the book.
Shit
In a different
my
language.
Dick off.
5.
5.
No.
And you are.
I'm thinking about the mural that we passed on the
Uh-huh.
way in, and like we saw like heroes, great heroes fighting in the Orc
Yeah.
Wars, and trying to
Yeah.
recall what weapons they were holding, and how they were depicted.
Right. So yeah, you start looking around at the frescoes on the walls, and you realize that the heroes in the entryway were much more generalized than these ones. These are actually some very specific people. And
The Moros didn't help at all.
yeah, and remembering the ones back there, they were all pretty much
Okay,
wielding
well-
like swords and axes.
Based on my time in the army, I have a guess, but it could still go lots of different ways.
Why? Yeah, we don't have to put the weapons in their hands
Well,
yet, but why don't we put them
here's-
in front of the statues
I mean,
where we think they should
Right.
go?
Here's just based on what I know about
Yeah.
weapons. It seems like the Viking woman should have the axe.
Right.
The hooded cloak boot guy should have the short sword. The slim woman with the breastplate has the spear.
Right.
The cloak circlet guy has the staff, and then the sword and shield go to the full plate guy.
That's exactly what I think,
Yeah.
just based on what they're wearing.
Yeah, I would
That's
say
definitely
that's-
going to come back.
Not
to bite
that-
us.
That feels
You
like a
know.
general vibe. I would agree with. Yeah.
Mm.
Where are the weapons currently, John?
On a rack.
They're on the
rack?
weapons rack.
And
We're saying that the full plate armor is holding a shield as well.
The process of elimination,
Right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're truly the person with the cloak, the long robes, and the circlet doesn't have any kind of armor at all, they look like they're some kind of caster.
Sure.
So to me, that
Mhm.
staff
Yeah,
makes sense. So let's try and see if let's put that in its hand, and if it's right, great, and if it's wrong and something bad happens,
Then
we
we-
know not to
Although
do
this might be one of those puzzles where it doesn't tell us we're wrong until all of them are holding
Well,
something.
then we have a bunch of work to do.
Yeah.
that. Well,
All right.
we'll just try to
Whoa.
not die then.
I walk over and I'll pick up the staff and I'll
Alright.
walk back and I put it into Golda's hand.
Gold,
Goldilocks.
It
goldinia.
goes against everything I hold dear in naming stuff. I don't know how to pronounce it. And that's pretty much everything. I
Goldna.
believe.
Goldina.
Goldina.
Gold wine, nah.
Goldna.
Goldina.
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 I put it in
Goldina.
Goldina's
hand.
nuts.
Goldinia.
Goldina. I put it in Goldina's.
Goldinas.
I like Goldina.
So we're putting the battle axe in the hand.
Can you guys move these?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
we-
battle axe
Hey,
in the
yo,
Viking
look at
woman.
that.
No, should we be
no, I
in
can't
that?
move it.
Oh yeah. You
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
well,
we've got
should
it
we should we
right.
move?
There we
Should
go.
we put
There we
the
go.
weapons one at a
So
time?
you're doing
Yeah.
Didn't want to stop.
staff
No, thank you.
Staff to Goldna.
here.
Yeah.
Goldinia. Yes.
And then axe to
Oh, Goldina.
Goldaya.
axe to Holdaya.
To Hyundai.
Yes. To Hyundai.
And then short sword to Swid Helm.
Quid game. Yep.
All right.
And then spear to Akelda. And then sword and shield to Weremund.
Yeah.
Bjormund.
I say this
Warm
now
blood.
because it'd be real funny if we're right. If we nail this on the first try, we're real cool.
We're
Cool
really
people.
cool.
Super cool.
Golden gods. All
It
right.
was clearly my sense of
Or-
impeccable fashion.
Or it's a double cross and they all come to life and then try to kill us.
Well, that's
Too
terrible.
funny. Anyways, who wants to stand by the door?
I get it.
I don't
Benny.
know.
The GM's like, okay. I was
Great.
gonna have the door open, but that's a much better idea.
Oh,
I don't know. This feels right. This feels good to me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, stand back a
I'm
little
just
bit.
going to get out
Right.
of the reach of the statues.
Yeah,
It's just
stand by the door.
I'm just gonna put my body.
So in order to put them in their hands, you have to go up these stairs
Yeah.
and actually hang them on them.
Mhm.
I
Did
mean,
the statues,
Who's gonna do that?
so
I would do
I
that.
said I put the staff
Yeah.
first. Did anything happen when I did that?
So you go, you grab the staff, you walk up, looking at Goldina, and you
Please don't kill me.
kind of place it into her hand. And as you do, there's like a little hook on it, and it just goes,
Ah,
Ooh.
I say.
and it kind of sets into place.
Well, that's
And then
one
like
down.
devil, I freeze, and then I'm like nothing else happens. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, we're all.
Think that's
just
okay.
Cautious look around.
Yeah.
It's great, Devlin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab
Devlin didn't die.
I'm gonna take the war axe and put it in.
As soon as-
Goldaya.
As soon as Juno turns away, I'm like, it's fine.
I bring the
great,
war.
Devlin.
I bring the war axe
Have
up
some
the
water.
stairs and place it into Hodiah's hand.
How tall are these statues?
They're like 7, 8 feet tall.
Cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
What?
no continue. I'll do after that. Let's see what happens with the axe.
You
I have an idea.
bring the axe up, and it's large, and it's actually like stone, so it's
Yeah.
very heavy. And you like take it and put it into her hand, and it goes,
Oh.
and it locks into place.
Says Devlin.
And then you hear, also on the first one, you heard this. You hear movement.
Like a
Behind the
lock
door,
sliding.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I turn back to the rest of the team and go, wouldn't this be absolutely insane
Don't.
if all these statues came to life?
Juno,
Oh,
you
yes.
have such a penchant for imagination.
Ah.
Don't use it.
But just wouldn't that be insane?
That's
I'd like to pull out. I have this like in my pack. I have like a little leather pouch, and I'm just gonna breathe into it for a little bit.
I think Céline goes to grab the spear. I think we said who was the one? Akelda? Was the one with
Akelda,
the spear,
yeah,
and she
yeah.
goes over to Akelda, but she's too short because the statue's too big, so she has to like hop.
Like
a
you
little
have
bit,
to walk
so,
up the stairs.
Yeah, she like
and-
walks up the stairs and she's like has to hop a little bit, like she's like on her toes, like almost got it. And she like does the
Walks
little
into
like
place.
satisfied lady thing where she puts both hands on her head. And she's like, "Huh. All in day's work.
All right. I guess I'll.
Well, Connie, if you don't mind, can I, just in case anything happens?
Nothing's happened so far, Juno.
How about I do the short sword while you do the long sword and shield?
All right, fine. Okay.
I'll grab the short sword and also being short, kind of.
Do you need a
it
boost,
just
Connie?
bends
No.
down a little.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it goes into his hand backwards. And
Promising.
Okay. All right, and I deliver the long sword and shield
Mm-hmm.
to Wermund.
Vermund.
Wermund.
Mm-hmm. All right, you
Okay.
walk up the stairs, place the sword, and you take the shield and put it on.
Mm-hmm.
The sword comes
Oh!
down and just smashes into your face.
I see the shield was not right.
It's my face.
You need that for seeing things.
I wonder if Akelda has the shield.
No, it's the
Spear.
shield might be a.
14 damage.
Christ.
Hey yo,
Oh.
Benny, you could soak.
Yeah, so let's see. My toughness is 9.
Soak.
So I'll be shaken, I guess.
And a wound.
Oh,
You
shit.
can soak some of that
Soak it,
damage. Soak.
that wound. I'll soak.
All right.
Alrighty. What do I do?
Make
check?
a bigger roll.
Yeah, bigger.
You're looking for a 4,
Explode.
Don't forget your wild dash.
or at least a 4.
Yes.
Oh, it's a strength die?
Yeah, for vigor.
For vigor, it's.
Or is it?
So
wild?
Vigor, it's
It's
its own
wild.
stat.
It's
Wild.
own stat, so
Yeah,
you get a
you're
wild
right.
die for that.
Grand. Let's be thank you, sir. Let's for all that.
Let's get ready to spend bennies for Juno.
Again.
Or heal Juno.
Never mind.
No.
Oh!
All right, I got. It's just
Juno
Connie is like.
take this hit from this like 8-foot long sword
Oh, heavens.
and tumbles down the stairs as long sword and shield fall to the ground. Blood coming out of her
All right,
head.
all right.
Oh, warm fuck. Oh, God.
Where's this potion?
Juno, come here. Connie's like rubbing her
Yeah.
hands together, and you see like kind of magical
Blood's just like
energy.
coming out of her head. I
Do you
think
need
the
any salt?
splash just came across the face.
Oh God, don't do
Ooh,
the salt.
stumbling along blood and oil.
And body parts.
Oh, yeah, all sorts of different like. That's gonna get infected. Like
I hope you had
do,
your tetanus shot.
I'll do healing on Juno. just kind of like hovers the hands over the wound, lets this like magical energy.
It's not,
sink
it's
in.
like I'm trying to be comfortable. I'm like, it's not so bad. But the look on my face is clearly it's awful. Like, oh, it's not so bad.
No.
Selena's just like trying not to look at this mess
Mostly-
over here. She's Connie has it in hand. It's fine. It's gonna be
It's
fine.
fine.
Juno's gonna be
The body
okay.
pit was bad.
Yes.
It's mostly my ego that's hurt.
And
go.
Connie, did you make a roll?
Oh, do I need? Oh,
Spellcasting roll.
Spellcasting.
Oh yeah, you right.
Humana, explode.
Oh right, 2 die.
I remember how this game worked. Sure you do. What the
Doesn't count if it's not in the thing. Good golly.
You're lucky. I have really good hand-eye coordination.
Speaking of the thing,
Ooh, boy. Okay, let me actually, because it's not that it doesn't succeed. If it doesn't do well, right? It just...
all you need is a 4 for the spell to go off.
All right. Well,
Gotta spend some bennies.
Yeah, spend some bennies real quick.
Oh, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad.
I have 4.
Okay, yeah, and it's kind of like that, and you feel it kind of stitches together.
Oh, that's
the blood
disgusting. I mean,
stops
it's good.
flowing, but it's still all
Devlin,
over
stop
you.
staring. Come help me.
I can't. You can see bone.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No,
And
not
all
now. Now
the
it's just
flesh
disgusting.
stitches back together.
You could
But
just
when I close my eyes,
It's not a
help
bad.
me with this sword and shield so Juno
Thank you,
can
Connie.
heal.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad
welcome.
scar.
So is it just the shield that doesn't need to go on?
Maybe. Yeah,
Did
because the sword.
Did the sword click
both
in
of them
place?
fell off.
No,
Yeah, but
both of them fell off.
did we when they dropped? Did we hear the thing slide back in?
Did we
in
have
the
a-
door?
yes.
Well,
I think it's just the
yeah.
shield.
All right, I'll put the sword back.
I will try to put the
Connie
shield
starts-
back.
Wait. Just let me put the sword first, and then I'm gonna get out of the way.
Oh, good point. I will just back away with the shield. Yeah,
So
she's
I
like,
go put the sword back,
she's like
and then I get the
wielding
hell out of the way.
All right, you walk up the stairs, thinking about that, and your foot kind of slips a little bit, and you look down and you realize that there's Juno's head blood is on there.
Ah.
And you're like, oh
That's-
god.
Yeah.
You
No, it doesn't
Climb up
smell.
these-
No, it doesn't smell good. Stop it.
these
She's right there.
very steep stairs, and you go and you put the sword in, and
Move out of the way.
Wait, so is the shield?
The shield, I think.
Does the
There's a
shield
red
belong
herring.
to the
Killed it.
spear?
Ooh, the door's
Well-
not open. No.
the door is not open.
Well, the only. Yeah, I
Zelda
think.
is right.
All right, I'm going to go put it on a Kelda, and if I die, I'm going to rely on Connie to bring me back
Is
from the dead.
The war axe that the Viking lady has, is that a two-handed war axe?
It is a two-handed axe.
So I think she's gonna go
Yeah.
put it on a Kelda, and she
Yeah.
has the same problem that she had before. She's like,
And as you're doing that, do you want me to? Because then it's too late.
I'm fine. I'm an independent woman. I can do this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It kind of locks in, and you almost fall off, and you
Yeah.
kind of have to hold yourself up
Yeah.
with the shield.
Exactly. Like she's like on a toe, like trying.
And as you do that, you like see the spear kind of move a little bit. And you're like, oh, no! And then you hear it
Oh, Kelda was
as
cheese.
the last lock moves out of place, and the stone doorway actually revolves to an open slot. So it's
Like a giant cylinder.
it's basically a giant cylinder.
That is
And
different.
there's now the doorway is open.
I go look. I'm not gonna step in, but I want to go over to the cylinder and like, is it like a shaft,
Over here breathing.
or stairs, or ladder, or?
You walk over and you look, and you can see that it goes in and then down and like a spiral staircase.
Oh, it's like a spirally staircase thing.
Can we listen down the staircase? Do we hear?
I don't know. Let me listen.
Yeah, make a
Noticing?
notice roll.
Uh-huh.
Mind if we
Just
do?
imagining all these heads. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I think Céline is still breathing heavy, so she's just still like, like
I got a 5.
7.
Blew it up. Blowing them dice, baby.
I'll roll. Ah, French toast. Where my dice are fighting each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still breathing
Wild
heavy.
die.
Oh, I forgot my wild die. Yes. Did I
abilities.
notice it's agility
Smarts.
smarts? Actually, I rolled the wrong dice. Never mind. I have to roll 2d6s for that.
Man, agility would be so much better.
Oh, that's a
Nice
6
one.
that exploded. Even through my breathing heavy. That's a 10 for Céline.
And
7
Yeah.
for Connie.
6 for
And I got a 5.
Juneville.
Oh, we all succeed.
yeah, everybody succeeds.
Hey.
We all
just-
hear the,
Some
we
people
all
just
hear the,
succeeded better than others.
we all hear the dragon coming.
Yay! Is that a
God,
giraffe?
Happy Jacks after dark for sure.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid
They
man.
found my sanctuary of statues.
Get away from my statue.
You listen, and as you listen, don't really hear anything. But Céline, you catch on the wind. Your half-elf nose picks up a little bit of that rot from the goblins.
Oh, sorry. That was me. My bad.
Juno, I don't think that's you. That's even that's not vetted enough for this smell.
Let's review.
I feel like
Juno is now
There's
covered.
one other thing, because you
Ooh.
got
10.
like, yeah.
It's a razor.
So yeah, it's a raise and change. There's another smell, and it reminds you of Devlin.
She literally like she has a moment, and then she walks over to Devlin and like takes a deep sniff. Like
What?
Oh.
I took a shower this morning before
Don't get the wrong idea.
Before we left
I-
town.
I give Connie a meaningful look.
I mean,
Did you know that? What's going on?
We all walked
get
through
the wrong
we all
idea.
walked through the body pile. I mean, I think we all smelled that at this point.
Don't get the wrong idea. I thought I smelled Devlin in there.
I don't know how to take that. Is that a good?
It
like,
smelled like you,
okay.
or you and Wolf. I don't know if you share a smell.
Well, I think he's. I've never smelled wolf because he's inside.
Right, when he's outside,
Doesn't remind you of Wolf.
No,
Reminds
it's-
you specifically of Devlin.
smells like a little bit like you.
What
Gunpowder, musk.
Gunpowder.
Well, that's what I went with. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did they have gunpowder back then?
I think
they're
that.
using pistols.
Back
Oh,
500 years when
ago.
these people were buried.
Oh, no.
No, I know we have gunpowder right now.
Devlin's like.
They're like,
No, it's magic.
I'm-
We're all
I-
magic
I
cats.
am,
I
I am
cast bullets.
festooned in guns.
Yeah.
I am carrying 6 guns. Nope, you don't have them
I
all.
have a walking pistol.
What are you talking about?
If I fall down, you're all dead. go off all over the place.
crying.
Just wizard spell. You cast bullet and then bullet again and then bullet a third time.
I believe it's pronounced bang.
So
So I
Céline,
cast bang. Oh,
That's the somatic component.
you call it whiff of Devlin's manly musk?
Yeah, I was a little disturbed by the musk part. The gunpowder part I understood, but the musk part.
It's it's hard to explain.
I have
There's
a
a
musk?
smell.
I also lean in to smell to smell Devlin.
Hold on a
And then I
moment.
smell myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
please don't lean in.
wow.
Please don't lean in.
Good heavens!
better.
Let me finish speaking. I'm saying that I smelled a little bit of something or someone that smells like Devlin, and I smelled the same scent that I smelled
Right.
from the goblins.
They talked about that they
rock
were digging
smell.
up they were digging up
Oh,
black powder,
black
right?
powder,
That's what they
yeah.
were doing. That's what they said that
makes
they were
sense.
doing.
That makes more sense than the musk thing.
I mean,
Well-
musk is just another word for odor, right?
Musk, musk is not a bad thing. Sometimes musk can be very alluring.
Yeah, I can. Sorry.
Where's that X card? There it is.
Sorry, that was the wolf. That was the wolf.
Happy Jacks after dark.
Wolf likes musk.
All right. Well,
It's-
they said they were digging up black powder,
Yeah,
so
maybe they
that
took it
that
down
actually
there.
makes sense. Well,
Well,
What
they
if-
delivered it
Can we-
to their boss. I mean, maybe he's down there with the gunpowder.
what would they be doing this puzzle every time? Would
I don't. Could it be a storage place? Could this be like a place where they're storing weapons, perhaps?
Well, in the Musketeers, we often keep the black powder in like a
dry
vault.
place?
We want a vault used so it doesn't get wet or doesn't
That would
get set
make-
off.
So this could be a storage place.
All right.
I mean, we could always throw a match down there and see if it explodes.
Oh, that's not.
Well,
something
we still haven't
should
found the
do.
prisoners.
Oh, that's a
And-
good point.
And I'd like to not get blown up.
I'm also highly flammable, but
oh, that's
don't-
right.
don't
You
worry
are
about
covered
it.
in oil.
Let's review. Juno is currently covered with flammable goo, dead body parts, and now her own blood.
I'm also very anxious right now from having gotten
You know
surprised by
what?
that head, and I'm flatulent.
Why
I'm
don't?
nervous.
Why don't we
Look.
just go down?
That's what I'm thinking. I can.
love surprise
I can sneak down there and try and scout.
Sure.
Devlin, you're also pretty sneaky.
I can't see in the dark though.
Oh, that's true.
I just want to.
It's a shame. You should evolve that.
I'll get on that, I guess. If I can. I mean, it's not something I mean, All right, I don't think it's that.
What about
Those extra islands.
Whoa.
You know, Devlin, you could do it. If you just believe in yourself hard enough, I think you'll get it.
Well, Devlin's getting.
Or I could just, yeah.
Wolf might be.
Okay, hang on. I've never really done this.
Oh,
like,
I'm
on
working with
purpose.
Wolf. Oh, I forgot about Wolf.
Uh-oh.
He's thinking about it. And he's like, I mean, yeah. No, I mean I can ask. I have to call her.
No.
Sorry, I'm sorry, sleep. Shoe lady.
Yes.
Wolf wants to know if you have his steak yet.
I thought that was going to come up. No, I'd still he can charge it to my tab if he would like another steak. We haven't.
Hang on, I got to explain what a tab is.
Take the steak or double it and hand it to the next duel.
No,
We can look.
no, this is what a tab is. No, it's like she owes you more steak now. No, owing. Yeah, it's like Devlin goes out. He's off in the corner, kind of muttering, like, "No, this is what owing means," and this is also what when you owe things. It's And so he's like, it's basically like money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll get one.
Everybody gets a penny for solving puzzles.
Yay!
And finally, he goes, okay. And then it seems like I lean back, and as I do, the armor fades and fur comes out, and he grows
Connie.
a size larger, and then Wolf is standing there.
Hello,
You
Wolf.
lady owe Wolf many steaks now.
I do. Unfortunately, we're not in a situation to get easy access to steaks. I can really only offer you goblin and bugbear. Juno is not a steak.
Smell bad.
It's camouflage. It's tactical.
No, just smell bad.
Wolf, focus. You and I are going to sneak down into this lovely little hole, and we're going to.
Very sneaky.
Yes, and we're going to see if there's any bad things there. And if there are, we're going to come back, and we're going to get Connie and Juno, and do something.
After we kill bad things and eat them.
Maybe we don't. What if there's too many? Then more than we can handle. What if there's more than them?
Wolf handled many bad things.
I believe you, but don't work smarter, not harder, Wolf.
If Céline gets hurt, you won't get any steaks.
Wolf won't let Shoe Lady come to harm. Shoe Lady is pack. Wolf protect.
Mm-hmm. And
Protect.
so,
Whether Shoe Lady like it or not.
Uh-huh.
I see. Well, if you don't listen to,
Shoe Lady.
Shoe lady.
Shoe
That's
lady.
my name.
you won't get any steak.
Wolf do want steak.
Just follow me, Wolf, all right? And then she starts going down the
And like
staircase.
giant wolf kind of lumbering
Yeah.
behind her.
She's
Have fun.
being stealthy. She's doing her best to be
Right.
stealthy, and she encourages Wolf to do the same.
She'll be stealthy.
Yes.
Then roll your stealthiness.
Okay.
Hold on, I've got to change
That's
shoes.
agility, right?
Not anymore, you
I
don't.
know. I fucked myself. I didn't change shoes beforehand. Anyway.
No, you have your. Remember
Oh,
your
that's
boots?
right. My boots of performance, but it only gives me a +1 to performance. My
Yes,
fancy boots.
But goes from like,
Oh, they become
they
softer.
turn from cloggy boots into like soft
Moccasins,
boots
yes.
as you're at your will.
that was better.
Hold
They
on,
turn
I'm
to
stealth
shoes that you can stealth around in. So
Mhm.
Yes.
sneakers.
6 and agility, which is an 8.
Or slippers if you want to glide.
Yes.
Or moccasin if you're being saucy.
Oh dear. I'm going to spend a
Because you want to
penny.
mock.
Four's a success.
For the success?
Let's go with some
Okay.
flip flop.
Mhm.
You know,
Just
screw it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case. Oops, another 4. That's fine. We'll take the 4.
All right. And you two are doing.
I look at Connie and I go, this wolf, it seems healthy.
Yeah, not codependent at all.
Yeah. Every relationship has its quirks.
Like probably haven't gone far enough where you're out of earshot from Wolf, but you hear Wolf
You
growl.
haven't left at all. I was just wondering if you guys were going.
Wolf looks at you and goes, "Shoe lady, not mate, yet."
Oh God! Céline Céline is trying really hard to not be grossed out right now. So, or not be grossed out is not the term. Like, you know that essentially, like, it's probably one of the few times a Céline looks uncomfortable.
Wolf think that was shade.
Visibly uncomfortable. No.
Wolf no shade when Wolf see shade. That
Wolf
was
no
shade.
shade.
Right. Well, I imagine Juno and
But
Connie
you two are staying up here while they go
Yeah.
down.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
that's
they're,
the plan.
'cause they're just
Stealth.
scouting.
That was the question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No,
LOL.
I thought that. I thought they had already left.
Juno's
no,
already like,
fantastic.
oh, I shipped this. And it's like, wait,
no,
who
that's-
ships what?
Well, no. Good
What's the
luck
ship?
down there. Sorry.
Sure.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
Celine just glares at Juno like, you and I,
I
putting ideas in Wolf's head.
no.
As you two slink off down a little spiral staircase.
Sleep with one eye open.
Who's in front? Who's in back?
Celine will take the front.
Take the lead. All right.
Full frontal.
All right. You start sneaking down while you two are alone. Now, did you want to have any sort of moment?
Bonding moment.
I think it's great that they're finally getting along.
Mm-hmm. It's nice to see Devlin kind of
Coming to his own.
come to his own.
Yeah.
And communicating with Wolf a lot better.
Much. Much
Clear,
better.
yeah. Connie, I still am perplexed why this is the room. Like these are the statues.
Oh no. Maybe there's treasure down there. I guess.
I'm not sure. I really don't know. I guess there's a lot of I guess we were taught some things about, the people that conquered conquered the orcs, but nothing really comes to mind about these people specifically.
Yeah. Do these names sound familiar to us?
Sounds like old-timey names.
Mm-hmm.
It's like our equivalent of like Arthurian or Viking, that sort of thing.
But they're not like names passed down in like legend or history to us.
And are they all human, or are they elves and humans?
As far as you can tell, mostly human. It appears that the caster is an elf.
Okay.
I already forgot her name.
Golden.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Goldina, Goldinia,
Golden.
Goldilocks.
Goldina sounds like another word.
That's what Goldina can do for you.
You know, this is one of those times where the GM named something but failed to say it out loud, and here
Look
we
great
are.
on paper.
No. I've said it out loud, or not said it out loud. It's been in my notes for a very long time through a couple of runnings of this thing. However, I was like, oh, I need to rename these people. These are bullshit names. And then I didn't.
Yeah, so let me ask you about these bullshit names, quote unquote. Does it feel like the name, I mean, obviously to our modern day ears, these names feel like they have some kind of Germanic or whatever root, and Reichmann sounds very Germanic. But in the world of Aldgate, would these names feel like they had familiar ancestry, something that would have to be within like a certain cultural?
Yeah, it would be
Diaspora.
like, being in England and then, having, hearing names from like Arthurian, Middle Ages and that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
So one of them is a French fan fiction. Who's Lancelot?
Wolf.
Lancelot.
Oh.
That would be Wolf.
Happy Jacks after dark.
Connie,
yeah.
maybe something,
Here, for
I don't know, something to consider.
this scene and the previous.
What?
Something to consider. I don't know if this is, but if maybe one of these heroes here is a relative of Reichmann, this is more like a familial ground or something.
That is not a bad shake.
Just trying to understand why somebody would really choose this place.
I mean, Reichmann's a last name, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one of these is Reichmann.
And of course, I understand Reichmann trying to terrorize d&amp Waddle. I mean, that is a pearl of a place to live.
I'm so happy you think
You
so.
know, it is gorgeous.
Mhm.
So I understand that he wants to get his claws into it. But it seems maybe that's not enough to justify doing all of this in this area.
I don't know. I don't know. It feels odd to me that if there's like a evil vampire lord who's buried deep here, I guess just why now? Right? What changed to make them come to, right?
Yeah.
What woke them up?
Yeah, what woke them up and
And then what
why
was-
here? Why buried here?
Right.
Are these the heroes that are these the heroes that defeated them that then later became like their descendants became the ones who are
Yeah.
the ones in d&amp waddle, but then they only took 4. Like they were gonna take Fallow, Rudder, Keegan, and then they were gonna get Locke.
Hmm.
And that's only 4 people. Because they
Right.
said Locke was the last one.
Right, there's 5 heroes
There's
here.
5 heroes, 4 names.
If Reichman is the 5th in a line of maybe these descendants or something.
Maybe Rackman is one of these people.
Well, also, didn't Lucky tell us about being compelled to travel to this area?
Not Lucky. The goblins we fought in the woods. They
Oh,
felt this
right.
pull to come to this place.
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess is more just a general evil thing that, like, magnetism, they sort of pull black minds across space.
Yeah, people are driven by strange causes.
I just still don't know why now, I guess.
Is there something that I would know about the current events, things brewing?
You can make a common knowledge.
Yeah, just thinking as a as
time
an
with
as an
Wolf
orc, as somewhat of, I guess, maybe slight. Again, not to say outsider to society, but still someone who lives in
Yeah.
a particular
Since you
caste.
live in a city, most likely.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. What I mean is that I think the orcs are still relegated to a particular social ladder.
Not really.
But then you don't really get nobles for orcs as well.
Yeah.
They're fully integrated into
Mhm.
society.
Huh.
Because we're designing now, and we don't want to get yelled at.
And Obadiah Hellsmoke is like one of the highest nobles in the Midlands, and also in charge of
Right.
all of the Orcish forces.
But it is still the orcs mercenary armies that are get hired out to do these seasonal battles.
I don't think they're only orcs. I mean, there's other people in the mercenary groups. They're just mostly orcs because there's a lot of orcs.
There's a lot of orcs and they want to fight.
Interesting. Okay.
As long as they keep fighting, they keep growing.
All right. Well, I do live in the city, so let me see if I do get any hubbub
Mm-hmm.
about
That one's canted.
that.
And
Oh, that'd be a no.
Yeah.
Actually,
no.
Juno's brain oozes out of her ear onto the floor. You should stop rolling.
Yeah, really. Can I
Maybe
no
switch
rolls for
dice.
this again?
Could I?
Yeah,
Could
maybe
I
switch
try
dice.
yeah, sure.
that common knowledge roll? That Juno so spectacularly and honorably tried. Oh, fuck. Okay, I guess.
To be fair, we're not really a group
To be
that pays
fair.
attention to things that are happening.
Yeah, I'm more of a present day sort of gal.
Excuse, speak for yourself. I'm
Right.
fully aware of what's happening in noble courts at all costs. Just no one ever asks me. I mean, you sleep with enough of them. You're in on all the
No,
courts.
you probably do. None of I don't think the rest of us care enough to ask, and so you've never volunteered any information.
Exactly.
Or maybe you do, and we
And
just
that's
don't
Wolf and
know.
Céline are having this conversation.
No. Wolf's conversation with Céline as they're walking along is, Wolf's much bigger than Shoot Lady. Wolf should go first.
No, Wolf, we're trying to be sneaky.
Yes, Wolf very sneaky,
Good. Stay that way. Just
but Wolf should be in front.
no, Wolf. Let me lead.
No, Wolf lead.
No, Wolf.
Shoot Lady should follow.
No, Wolf. This is the very soft conversation that's happening.
And as you're doing this, you get maybe 20 feet or so down and around one of the corners, and as you're going back and forth, the stairs crumble underneath your feet. And I need you both to make athletics using agility or strength.
Okay, that's an 8. There's Celine. And that's athletics strength, right?
Athletics can be either agility
Oh,
or
I'm going to
strength.
use agility. That's a better
That'd be a
stat for me.
6. 8.
8.
That's a 7 for Céline.
And a 7. Yeah, so the stairs fall out from underneath you. Wolf grabs onto the side of it. You grab onto Wolf.
Yes.
And you're kind of dangling.
Oh, God.
This is why Wolf should lead. And I'd like to swing Céline to the clear next bit of staircase.
And
Like
Go behind you.
No, like
There is no down.
Oh, there's nothing.
is it-
It's,
so-
it's just empty.
You're kind of... Well, yeah, and it's also dark. Can you see in the
I have
dark?
low.
I can see in the dark.
Me too.
You can...
I can
both
see.
in the
Why
dark.
those two
That's
win?
the,
I have low
both
light.
of us
Yeah.
can see in the dark. Unless it's magical darkness.
I got. And we're- let's just-
Jesus Christ, I'm just asking.
we can see,
dark
John.
Apparently.
You can perceive
I
it.
got dark vision! Man, I have been at some D&D tables where you're like, well, it's dark in here, and there's like 7 people. I got dark vision!
Hostile.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Wouldn't be
you
me.
both can see that like where the center of the stairs is has kind of crumbled away, and about 30 feet below you, there's been like a cave-in underneath here
Oh.
where all of the stairs have collapsed down
So it doesn't look really.
into a tunnel beneath you.
And the tunnel's sealed up. It's not like there's any way that we can see from here to get into that.
You both, can you see in the dark?
Yes. Again. There.
What about you?
It does say I have
Okay,
low light.
so yeah, you can just barely see like a glow coming from one side.
Oh, right, because they said they were tunneling. So they might have just tunneled clean under where the stair. I'm
Yeah.
not here.
You're not there. You're just thanks. So, as
right,
she
so
gets,
then I'm going to swing Céline back up.
yeah.
Back up.
And
Yeah.
like as
You
she
just, since you both
Yeah.
rolled so high, you just kind of like, and you grab Céline, and Céline grabs onto you, and you just continue the momentum
Yeah.
up, and then you crawl back up yourself.
as soon as Céline lands, she's like, I'm starting to understand why Devlin finds it hard to work with you.
If Céline had not been, if Wolf had been first, Céline would have been safe because Wolf would have collapsed stairs and Céline would have been safe. This is why Wolf needs to go first. So
I'm still
So,
safe.
Shoe
Wolf.
Lady be safe. Only because Wolf catch Shoe Lady.
We should go back upstairs and tell the others they might. Well, I do have a grappling hook. Standard issue. We could just keep going. But I also feel like Connie would be upset with me.
Scout not done. Wolf not know what down.
It's true,
Tunnel.
but the tunnels have collapsed and we should probably tell Connie and Juno.
Wolf lead. And he pushes past Céline and goes up the stairs.
I think Céline is going to... Does he have a tail in this form?
Yeah.
She full-on grabs his tail.
Oof.
Says, yeah. Says, excuse me.
John,
Wolf.
roll percentile dice.
I'm about to get my shit wrecked. Bye, everybody.
72.
All right. Wolf wheels around, grabs Céline and holds her over the empty space.
Oh, wow. Okay, and like by her neck or by her
Probably
shoulder?
grabs like
Okay.
clothes because I think
right.
neck seems a little extreme,
Okay. I was
even for
gonna say,
Wolf. And Wolf says, "Leave tail alone."
Céline like goes full on defiant and says, "Let me lead.
No.
Then I will never give you any steak. You'll starve."
So tempted to drop her.
I mean, you can. Then explain it to Connie. Let's see what she does.
Wolf would come back up and be like, "Trap killed Shoe Lady. Wolf tried to stop her. Would not listen to Wolf. We'll miss her."
I will haunt your ass.
Wolf lifts Céline higher, brings her close, and licks her shoe. And then drops her on the stairs and walks and goes up.
Selena's pissed. Selena's like,
And as he goes up, you can hear him kind of chuckling.
oh, Selena's pissed. She like storms after him and she's like, "You good for nothing, flea bitten,
That's the sound probably emanating up the top.
As they come back up the
flea
stairs.
bitten
That was a wonderful
mongrel."
scene.
My God.
Benny's.
Yes.
You know what? Maybe.
Wolf Shoe Lady
So,
agreed
just-
that Wolf should lead.
Connie!
So what did you guys find
What-
out
what-
there?
Stairs collapse into nothing.
I would like to
Big
I would
pit.
like a new pelt. I would
Oh.
like that pelt to be made out of wolf.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Shoe Lady, no.
Why?
She pulls out like a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, this is really
Shoe
escalating.
Lady upset that Wolf saved her from certain
Because Wolf is acting like a misogynist pig, as though I'm not an
Oh.
independent woman.
Ooh, wow.
Wolf, not pig. Wolf.
She's like,
Wolf.
she's literally about like, if Connie, if you're not holding her back,
Connie's
she's not talking.
like,
No, it's like an expression to call someone a pig. Although pigs are so nice. I don't.
Pigs do taste good.
Connie,
Wolf like
I'm
pigs
an
very
independent
much.
woman. I'm an
What
independent
happened?
woman. Why?
She's very
Wolf saved Shoe Lady.
So why is she so upset?
Then Shoe Lady pull Wolf's tail. Wolf's not like that. So Wolf tell her to stop. And Shoe Lady wouldn't stop. So Wolf lick her shoe.
Hold on a minute.
Oh,
Hold on, just one moment. Wolf isn't telling the whole story.
That
He
whole story.
grabbed me by the chest and dangled me over the stairs that had caved in, because that's what we were coming to tell you. The stairs have caved in. There's a cave down there with light, by the way.
No,
but
no,
Wolf
we come to tell-
insisted on taking the lead.
No, we come to tell them that Wolf should lead, like Shoe Lady say.
I don't need
knife.
to roll to know that Wolf is fucking lying about Céline
He's
being
not
like,
really
Wolf is
lying.
lead-
He just
well,
doesn't get it.
Just the Wolf should lead bit, that part.
I would imagine you might guess that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Selena's ready
Probably
to,
not
like,
lying.
stab
Probably
this
more
dude.
really misunderstanding.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Devlin and Wolf are getting better, but honestly, Wolf, if there was a bit more Devlin present, I think there'd be a bit more tactical decision made.
Call Devlin. Call Wolf. Make up mind. Wolf here now. Wolf stay.
We have just a little bit of both. I
Cause
mean,
Shoe Lady lie about steak. Shoe Lady says Wolf no longer listen.
Wolf?
Yes, Connie the Witch of the Midlands.
the title, yeah.
All right.
Are you sure? I could use a fur coat.
We're not getting a new fur coat.
Céline, we can definitely afford a whole so many steaks, right?
Yes. Seems like sword many stakes.
We can. In fact, we can also lace them with arsenic.
Okay. All right.
Arsenic.
That's
Pig.
No,
Oh.
Connie.
Delightful. It's a
what-
lovely seasoning.
What's your point of view on this here?
Why don't we take a breath? It feels like perhaps some apologies are due on both sides.
I have to apologize?
Wolf sorry he
For
licked
grabbing
Shoe.
his tail?
Wolf is sorry he licked Shoe, not take.
I don't know if that's what you should be apologizing for, Wolf. All right. Now give me a second, Céline. Explain what happened from your perspective from the beginning. So you went down. The two of you were going down and the stairs collapsed.
She takes a deep breath. She's still holding her dagger. She's not let go of this dagger. And
Kind of
she's
gently putting the dagger.
we went down the stairs. We
Uh-huh.
were trying to be sneaky.
Uh-huh.
Wolf kept insisting he should lead.
Okay.
Wolf bigger. Take damage first.
I asked him to let me lead
Mhm.
continuously. And as we proceeded to descend, the stairs collapsed.
All right.
Broken.
Wolf was kind enough to help me get out of that situation,
All right.
and then continued to insist that he lead.
That way Shoe Lady be safe.
Where did the stairs collapse into?
So I might
Down.
or might not have grabbed his tail in retaliation.
Oh,
Because
Allegedly.
Because Wolf was insistent that he lead,
Mm-hmm.
and that was appropriate escalation in your mind.
It was the first thing I thought of. I could have fallen off the stairs. I was on the edge. Literally and figuratively.
You were in danger of falling, and so you grabbed Wolf's tail because you were losing your balance.
yes, you were falling over, and you had to hold on to something.
Oh, that's
You make it really hard to lie to you. You know that, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Shoe Lady was lying.
I might have been very angry, Connie. I might have grabbed Wolf's tail because I was angry and vengeful and wanted to hurt Wolf.
Because Wolf wanted to lead,
Yes.
and that
Because Wolf wasn't listening to me.
I see. Okay. All right. Now, Wolf,
Yes, Connie the Witch of the Midlands.
remember earlier when I said we should listen to Céline as you go scout?
Yes. Listen to Shoe Lady. Did
And
listen.
and when Céline repeatedly said no to you being leading down the stairs,
Wolf should lead because Wolf bigger and take damage first to protect Shoe Lady.
I hear your logic. That's very sound logic and very, very noble of you.
Protect
But that's
back.
not what Céline wants. You have to not only protect your pack physically, but also emotionally.
Protect emotion.
Yes.
Mm.
Feelings. And
Mhm.
you know how it's really frustrating, or was really frustrating when Devlin wasn't listening to you?
Yes, Devlin never listened.
Exactly. You know how real frustrating that felt. Now
Yes.
imagine how Céline just felt, like how you felt when Devlin wasn't listening to you, that you weren't
You
listening
can,
to Céline.
you can tell about partway through
Yeah.
that you really lost me. It's like, yes.
When Devlin doesn't listen to you, that makes you feel bad, right?
Yes.
Or angry. And just
Devlin won't let Wolf protect him either.
Mm.
But they must protect Pack.
yeah, but it doesn't make you happy when he doesn't listen to you, right? In the same way that Devlin's not happy when you don't listen to Devlin, which is what we've been working on.
Devlin not happy but not hurt. Wolf okay with.
But Devlin is hurt emotionally.
Emotional hurt, not as bad as real
Emotional
hurt.
hurt can be just as bad as
Less
physical
blood.
hurt.
Emotions
That's
are
awful.
very powerful. When I want justice, I go into such a rage that it gives me the power to decide what's right and wrong and to be able to make big decisions at the cost of my livelihood. Emotions are very powerful. So you deserve to be happy. So does Céline. What?
Anyway,
I'll take a shower later.
Devlin,
maybe.
emotions can hurt us sometimes just in a different way than physical wounds. It can hold us back in situations where we need to go forward. It can do a lot of things, Wolf. And I know you might not believe me right this very second, but if you believe in my abilities and what I know about the world, then just have a little faith that perhaps I might know a little bit of something that you might not right now.
Then Shoe Lady also protect Wolf emotions.
Trying to. But there's a balance, right? It's not just one way or the other.
Wolf will see if Shoe Lady protect Wolf emotions, as Connie the Witch of the Midlands say.
I think Céline was trying to when she was trying to have that dialogue with you about why she should be in the lead.
That to Wolf seem more like wrangling over leadership, not emotions.
Right, but
No, actually, Wolf said seem more Shoe Lady cares about Shoe Lady emotions, not Wolf emotions. When Shoe Lady wants to lead. All Wolf wants to do is protect.
and maybe Céline is trying to make sure that in a long-term goal, she protects the pack as well.
Yes.
Yes.
So everyone has their different strengths, right? I'm obviously not as strong physically as Juno, and
Or Stinky. As
or
Juno.
stinky as Juno, yes. Everyone has their different strengths, and I think Céline right now has a more strategic, long-term goal in mind than perhaps you do right now. And maybe that's why Céline wanted to lead.
Yes.
I,
But he's nodding. Yes.
I take a piece of like dried bacon ration
Ooh.
and say, sometimes when I'm a little hungry, I really do feel stressed out. Would you like some of this?
Still full on lucky.
What?
Still
Oh
full
no,
of
we're
lucky.
bringing Lucky up.
Hey, so yourself, it's pretty good bacon rasher here.
Céline takes a deep breath. She gathers herself. She's trying for Connie because, for Connie's sake, she's doing her best. Wolf, I was saying to let me take the lead, not because you're larger and can take the damage before I can, but because I'm smaller and can get out of the way more quickly. Do you understand how that works? It's easier for me to hide, and if they can't see me, they cannot attack me.
Couldn't Shoe Lady hide behind Wolf?
Yes,
Because then
it's-
Wolf big and Shoe Lady find good height spot behind Wolf.
It's not the same.
and because you're so large and imposing, Céline wouldn't be able to get around you to help you if you were in front of her in such a narrow space.
Wolf, remember, Mother Wolf, tell Wolf long ago. See if I can do it. Wolf! One day, you may feel that pack member go into hurt, and you know who'll be able to stop. Sometimes you stop, sometimes no. Let pack be pack. Yes, Wolf remember what Wolf Mother say.
Juno's speechless. He's eating bacon.
Just eating a bacon.
Connie is like,
Oh my god.
Connie's face is stone cold. Just listening. Darby's fucking busted.
So Wolf let Shoe Lady be Shoe Lady,
Yes.
even if Shoe Lady fall to her death.
Free will is real important, Wolf.
Yes. Wolf will try to protect Shoe Lady from Shoe Lady, but Shoe Lady can go first to fall to her death.
If that's what Shoe Lady would like.
Would prefer not to fall to my death, but if it means I'll get to do what I do best, then I suppose that's the choice I have.
I think you should protect them when they're actively in danger, perhaps. Like you see Céline is actively about to fall. You can protect if you can, but
Like when the staircase collapsed.
you can't always box somebody in and keep them safe forever. It'll just make them upset.
Some pack members just wander off.
You gotta trust that they come back.
Sometimes they die in forest.
Mhm.
But that's how pack happens.
I would never wander off without giving you your steak, Wolf.
Wolf not sure what to believe. Where go now, Connie, the Witch of the Midlands?
Well, he said there's
She
a
puts the dagger away. It's like,
he said there was a drop.
yes,
How
Many-
far down?
Many of feet.
it looked pretty far, but I have a grappling hook.
How long's the reach on that grappling?
She goes.
It's not attached to a rope or anything. It's just the hook. So it's about this far.
It's just the hook. Like, no, she
There's no
pulls
rope.
out.
No, right.
I'm gonna say like
with
maybe
the
50
wheel.
feet of rope because I don't have a stat on it for it. So it's like a hook. She says
That's
yeah.
standard D&D length.
Yeah, standard
So,
D&D length. So
60 feet of rope.
Yep.
Yeah.
so
All
it's
right.
50.
yeah, 50. I have
49.
It's about 50
50
feet.
is standard.
Okay. All right.
At least it was when I first started.
So with you said it's like what, 30 feet down?
I don't know exactly. Something like that.
All right. 30
Wolf was
feet.
just
You got,
nodding at everything.
you got 50 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go down and see if we can. You said there was a what was beneath you? You said there was like a tunnel.
It was like it looked like we saw a little bit of light and a cave in, like the stairs had crumpled into a big pile.
Light from tunnel.
There's
Yes.
a tunnel down there. Well, they said that they were digging, right? The goblins. They said they were digging up black powder.
The goblin that you questioned,
Osgog.
yeah, said that he mentioned a cave-in. Like you had to pass the cave-in to get to the boss.
Have to pass the cave in to get to the boss. That's what he said.
Should we prepare the holy water then?
I think we should prepare.
Does this mean that the stairs collapse every time somebody tries to go in there?
No, I think it probably means that they have another way down to where the light is, and that's where the cave in
We
was.
are in a secret passage.
No, as you guys were going down the stairs and talking, you didn't notice that the rest of the stairs had already collapsed.
That's what it was.
Mhm.
Maybe that third tunnel is where they're digging.
You know what they
And
say,
they
the third one's a
dug.
charm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we then why don't we use the grappling hook to get on down? Attach it to some of the stairwell that's still there, and then we go down, and then from there we explore as a group.
Yes.
Might be seeing this Rackerman.
Reich.
Rackman?
Reich man.
Right,
Dude.
man.
June
Rack
and I
'em up.
were discussing that there are 4 people that Rackman was trying to boogie on over here, and there's 5 statues here that maybe Rackman is. Rackman is one of these 5 individuals here,
But not made of stone.
but not made of stone. Correct.
Mhm.
Well,
Do
Wolf's seen
we
many things.
indeed.
know anything about it? Like, do Devlin and Céline maybe know
About
the heroes of the Orc War?
you can roll.
Let's roll about it. Wolf
It
is not
is
going to
a
know
higher
anything.
DC than normal because this is
Devlin inside is just like,
Devlin's like, oh no, I read several books about them. They're very famous heroes, but he's not there right now.
you guys.
Dang.
You guys.
well, would you mind asking Devlin if he knew anything about great heroes from the Orc War?
Devlin. Devlin, I know.
All right.
I'm gonna.
It's
You're
fully
better.
possible that Wolf just went, nah. Devlin not know.
Yeah, and Connie's not gonna stress it because
Inside, Devlin's like,
Devlin's
Oh, let me out.
Sorry,
what was
Even when
that?
he does that.
Okay, that's a 5 for Céline.
5.
Oh, we
who
were
else
determined
was anyone else
Juno.
rolling?
No, because
Juno
Devlin's
rolled
stuck
really
inside
poorly
Wolf.
before.
Right.
All right.
Nothing rings a bell.
Well,
Sorry, I don't recall these heroes at all.
shucks and golly gee willikers. Well, let's
Yeah.
keep on booging on down then.
Well,
Would-
these subjects weren't exactly covered in my studies with it. Well, they were, but
Devlin
glossed over.
has ranks in battle. Would that help? Or is that more like right now tactical stuff?
I think that's tactical stuff.
Okay.
No, Devlin wants to come back out.
Well,
It is Pride
Wolf's,
Month.
Wolf's not really letting him right now,
Right.
No.
but he can think about it.
I mean,
Here, I'll have Devlin roll, and if he knows something, then we can make a decision. So it's a common knowledge?
mhm.
Okay. And smarts. That should go well. 4. So not anything
Yeah.
better.
Looking
that's
something up,
more.
yeah. Oh, right. I was going to look up what battle means as a skill in this game.
Probably can't be important.
Well,
Strategy, tactics, and
I'm
understanding
sure-
military operations. A key skill in mass battles.
I trust your instincts, Connie. I'm sure this Reichman is clearly one of these mythical figures. And
Maybe.
has probably returned to take, I don't know, some weird vengeance. Maybe one of them didn't want to sleep with him and he's pissed.
or maybe he turned against the party when he became a vampire or something. They like killed him or locked him down here. He's been in like a torpor or something for hundreds of years and woke up and he's pissed as fuck. But who knows? Let's
Céline immediately looks at Wolf. Do you have any plans of subterfuge or treason while we're here?
Why would
Because you made me paranoid.
why?
Because of the vampire turning on his body.
And
Wolf is not a
Wolf
vampire.
goes, "Oh, clearly not understanding either of the words you said.
All right, wonderful. That's fine. Thank you. See,
Why do
Wolf's not doing anything. Now I
Why,
feel
why
better.
would you think that Wolf
Wolf-
would turn
Wolf
against
just
the party?
standing there.
Have you met me? I'm suspicious of everyone.
Not everyone, I guess.
That's why she won't go first.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
let's head down the stairs. Let's use that grappling hook of yours
Yes.
to make a rope, make sure it's secure so that we can also try and come back up.
That's
That
a good
way.
plan. To
Yeah.
stay focused.
Let's head down the stairs.
All right. You head down about 20 feet or so, and you can see that there's a drop off where the stairs are broken.
So about partway down, Wolf's in the back. So he's gonna grab the back of Juno's like breastplate
Uh-huh.
or armor and like do like the fake push thing and hold and then laugh.
Oh my god.
And Juno kind of looks and goes, that's pretty good.
Wolf, very funny.
Yeah. All right.
Tish.
And then Wolf sort of like
Yeah.
Should we?
actually Wolf's like,
and then
Yeah, Devlin inside is screaming.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking
take
for a
that for
good
me.
place to like embed the grappling hook.
Gina's like, Wolf, you're nasty.
Nah, well, nasty to
You know,
folks.
normally this kind of commentary is while I'm getting paid. I'm just saying. You sure
I
there's
guess
something-
athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is to scale down
Yeah.
to the platform below.
She's trying to find. I guess maybe this would be survival.
Oh.
Survival.
Yeah, to secure the.
To secure the grappling hook.
mhm.
And so below we're
That
looking
knocks
at
it down by
kind of like a
dice.
like a platform with these tunnels that are going off.
No, it's just like
Straight
a
drop.
hole, and then all of
Survival
this
smart.
stuff from
For
the
Or
stairs
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
underneath it.
like 99%
And then,
of the skills are
Like there's
smart.
apparently an opening to one side where
Uh-huh.
there's some light coming in.
Exploded.
Hey.
Exploded.
Woo! Nice.
7.
7.
Alright.
Yeah, you find a good spot where there's like a crack, and you kind of wedge it in there. You both give it a good tug.
Céline does this with like an expertise that like most people haven't really seen her do. Like because most of the time she's pretty blithe, but this is just kind of someone who just looked at it and went, like, okay, I've got this. This is fine. I've done this before. Kind of a vibe to it.
And then descend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody descend
We do.
with +2 because you have a rope.
Yay!
Yay!
What do we roll for that?
Athletics.
Okay. Well,
Athletics.
No prompts.
We
No
do love-
prompts.
And strength.
Either strength or agility.
Exploded.
ooh, fuck yeah. Let's go. 8.
8 + 6, 14 for Céline.
10.
10. Nice. 8. Nice. It's 3
4.
raises. And a Connie.
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 Listen, I'm good with magic. That's what I'm here for.
Did you add the 2?
Oh, I'll
Oh,
get
plus
6
2,
then.
so 6. Oh, wait, +2 is 16 for Céline.
Ooh.
God damn.
Yeah. Céline just like
Expertly
puts it
just.
in, kind of gives it a little tug, and just over the side. I imagine with a flourish.
Yeah, with a flourish, with a very much an Errol Flynn like sort of flourish. Like she has done this
like-
shit before.
Almost like spinning around the rope as you go down.
Cirque
and
du
then,
Soleil.
Yeah, Cirque du
Yeah.
Soleil like spiral. She's got the rope around one hand, just kind of.
Wolf is more of a barely controlled plummet. I mean, he's pretty big, and it is just a
we'll
rope.
just jump.
Yeah, he lowers himself like halfway and then just jumps, and it's like hero, like does like the hero.
Oh
thing.
God!
What does it look like when
Pretty
Juno
important.
goes down?
All upper body strength.
Like Bezic from Princess
Yeah.
Bride.
It-
Go
it's,
back up just to show off a little bit and then go
yeah,
back.
It's just
Yeah.
like it's just like gymnasts, you know.
Oh my God!
She's like got fully extended from the rope.
You're also covered in
Imagining, like,
oil.
Defying
Steel
teams.
physics, where you like spin upside down and you like come down ready to strangle somebody.
You must be last, because then after like the rope is really
Going to be
sliding.
oily, or it doesn't have to be last because Connie did roll the lowest.
I did.
So then Connie comes out very fast.
Connie's like gripping onto the rope. Just like,
I got slippery.
Why is it slippery?
And it
Sorry,
smells.
Connie. Okay, I'll get you.
it's fine. But yes, thank you. I'm
Right
pleased
here.
you get to
So I
Okay.
think we're like probably on opposite sides of
Yes.
them, and you're like, Connie, I'll catch you.
Yep.
And you can hear Wolf go, better to die.
Wolf, you
Go
can't
ahead.
say such things.
Stinky.
Oh,
You're doing so good, Connie.
Connie's-
Almost there.
because it's so slick, what she ends up doing, I think she's got like it wrapped sort of around her arm and her leg on either end. She's like doing like controlled like little bursts of dropping and sliding down this rope.
Is it like
Not your first time, but also like you haven't done this 5 times.
No,
is it like gathering like weird like fleshy residue? It's just like,
Just like
flicks it off.
kind of burning your hand a little bit too.
Yep.
for what it's worth, Nicholas would be worse at this than you.
Nicholas would be worse at a lot of things than me. This is not that is not comforting, but thank you. I'd love to see Nicholas do this in heels.
And eventually you kind of come down into Juno's.
slimy flesh covered up.
I mean, no more slimy than the rest of you, really.
A lot
Everybody moved through the
Yeah, but you think-
oh,
the
except for
oil.
Yeah.
You did so great.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Thank you.
Think of it this way, Connie.
Capture, but it's like
You had the advantage of lube.
Like a slip and slide.
like those little things you grab and they slide out of your hands.
That's it. Juno goes like, I got you. And you kind of slip through her arms and onto the ground. You're fine.
It's a
Oh, that
controlled
makes my
descent, but it's
comment
very
even
rapid
better.
because
Yeah,
of
what
the
did you say?
I said, think of it this way, Connie. You had the advantage of lube.
It's just
I think I speak for the first time in history. I wish I didn't have any lube. It's like flicking.
All right. So to the side,
We're going to the weird lit tunnel.
yeah, you can see that there's what looks like a tunnel has been dug through here. That's about maybe 8 feet by 8 feet, and like kind of in a rough circle.
Right.
But there's a bunch of debris and stuff over the entrance here. You can see that there are some very small openings, maybe that goblins might be able to slip through, but nothing that any of you could get through.
Oh.
But it's like a dead end essentially, and then there's the tunnel,
So
or
it's a pit with a hole leading out one way.
okay.
That hole has all this like stuff from the cave-in over it.
We may not fit normally, but as Connie just discovered,
I was
Lube up.
trying so hard.
Stop putting me through one of the holes. But
Yes.
there is one.
"Lube me up, woman!"
But there is one tunnel with light that is us sized.
No. I think that's the one that
There's only one tunnel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I see.
It is a pit with a hole on one
I see.
side
Never mind.
that has
goblin
been tunneled through,
size.
and that tunnel is blocked by cave-in stuff.
Does it look
So,
like we can move the cave and stuff?
Yeah.
Wolf
So,
goes over
well,
and
if we
moves
move
the cave and stuff.
if we start moving the cave-in things, we might make our presence known.
How many little goblin holes are
If we,
there?
I mean, we
Or
could
is it
be.
just that one?
It's just one. It looks like they kind of like dug underneath some of the rocks and stuff.
How dramatic do we want to be, Connie? We could just blow it up.
I think the art of subtlety has done us very well thus far.
Hmm.
Devlin say, blow up in tunnel bad.
Oh, that's also a fair point. We could cause another
Also,
cave-in.
tunnel. Yeah. Also, tunnel that smells like. Does it smell like black powder a lot down here?
A
Yeah,
little
like
bit,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
smell of rotten, like
Smells
black powder gets
definitely
stronger.
I
Ugh.
imagine that blowing up stuff in here will probably also blow up a lot more than we may anticipate.
Right, my time will come.
Your time will come. Yes.
Yes.
When that right, you could just shove that like I don't know, shove something down his throat and like blow it up that way.
I will put a Molotov cocktail into Reichman's throat and watch him explode.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
smithereens.
Yeah.
Now Wolf move rubble.
Yes.
Yes,
Um,
you're welcome.
I come with the wolf, and I'm just gonna take a listen in and see if I can hear anything from.
Okay, so you're gonna listen and you're
I'm
gonna
moving.
move stuff.
I'm moving stuff.
Strength or athletics using your strength, and yeah, notice.
I'll spend a penny.
4. I'm making progress.
A 4, yeah. Pulling out pieces that seem to make sense.
That
Five?
was in front of me. That's the one I moved.
Right. Well, also, like, you don't want to grab one from the bottom and take it from the top. Wolf seems to figure this stuff out. He's not dumb.
Wolf dig many dens.
Mm-hmm. You're listening and you hear mostly grinding rocks as Wolf. Oh no, this bad rock, you know, and just like can't hear.
Wolf, just pause for a second. You just hold it a moment. Yeah, just hold it. That's perfect. Control it more with your base, with your bottom. Don't.
Do something.
Okay. I don't want to. I'm trying to listen in now that the rocks are no longer being moved.
Help move the rock, and then yeah. You just hear heavy wolf breathing.
All right, I'll help him move the rocks, and then I'll try listening again.
Selena's just like touching up her face, like in the corner, like
Connie's like just looking off.
Yeah, one of those
Yeah,
like
like-
sticks.
Yeah.
One of those whiskey sticks. Like,
It's like
What's
Men
the
in
shoes?
Black.
that feels so funky.
Mhm.
It's got a little.
Athletic.
5.
Athletics 5, athletics. Nice. Yeah, you, the two of you, kind of quickly move enough that you have plenty of room to fit through. At which point, you take a listen.
Do all of us roll for that?
If other people want to listen as well, feel free.
The notice roll, right?
5.
6s.
Explode.
Explosion.
Damn.
6 and a 4 is a 10.
8 plus 7 is 15.
Whoa.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Connie noticed
This
something.
crew can listen. Wait, did you want me to roll a notice again? Because I rolled 5
You
before.
roll 5.
Yeah.
Céline,
10.
10. Wolf,
5.
5.
15, baby!
Wolf and Juno are just.
Breathing heavy.
What's down there?
Connie, you tune in, and you both, and Céline, you actually hear this too. It's a little ways down, so it's really echoey. It's kind of hard to make sense of what's going on. But you can hear some, singing, some shouting, little goblin voices. You hear what sounds like wheels creaking, and also water running.
Okay. Wheels creaking.
Okay. I think there's more of our goblin friends are down that way.
Well, then where's Reichman?
I don't actually do that, but
Past the cave-in is what they said.
So if we enter through here, will we meet? Or do we pass through this?
I think we have to go through here because the goblins clearly went through here, right? So
Right.
I think we got to go through the tunnel.
Wolf creeps down tunnel.
Wolf craps down tunnel.
Creeps down tunnel.
Oh, that's
And that's without our plastic bag.
He's sending you a message.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Subtle.
John?
Well, can we be
Time in the
sneaky
winter
about it? Or do you
midnight,
think
say
a
wolf sneak down
confrontation's
tunnel, wolf go
inevitable?
down tunnel.
I mean, we could be sneaky at first. I think better to not let them know we're coming, but then we might have to just be ready to fight as we go down.
Everybody make a stealth roll.
I've already left.
Oh, well, yeah, I was going to say,
Are you making a stealth roll?
like,
Yeah.
Céline literally, like, turned around to tell Wolf to take the lead, and Wolf was gone. Just
Well,
like,
Wolf already took the lead, huh?
yeah, well, I didn't have to ask him. I guess there's that. Oh, it's a stealth roll, right?
Hey, yo.
Yep.
There you go.
Ooh, 2 explodes.
What is stealth again? Is that agility?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
Swap dice.
17.
17.
That's an explosion for Céline.
Nice.
It's an 8.
Woo!
Juno rolls an 8 and begins to crouch to try to like wedge her way in, and is stumped as she sees something bizarre happening to Connie.
Oh, no.
What is happening?
Okay. Wait, am I dead last in the lineup?
I would be going right next to you.
So Wolf is already gone.
Yeah.
Celine's probably
Is-
would be next.
Celine is already in the tunnel.
Yeah.
So it's just Juno and
It's
Connie
just
here.
the two of you.
Okay, all right. Is it what I think it is? Full half.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Connie just
Connie, I think
And with that stealth roll, you kind of like, you can explain it, but
For the listeners at home.
text you really good.
what are they? Okay. What's happening at the front of the line?
I rolled a 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit.
literally rolled an 8. Not
Wolf
even
like
close.
ninja.
Yeah.
She's just a cloak over her head, trying to be sneaky.
I think you get about partway down the corridor and then realize Wolf is standing behind you. Wolf very sneaky.
I see that, Wolf. And here I was ready to ask you to take the lead.
Oh, Wolf take lead, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
After all, you are bigger and easier to hide behind.
yes, like wall.
Okay.
Big fur wall.
Exactly.
I see. I see.
We keep talking while things happen.
Bad things. No, bad things happen when Connie notices things.
So Juno goes, Connie, I think there's something on your head. Did you-"
Connie like adjusts her hat, but you see long ears, very dark fur, long ears, and she just like is adjusting her hat down to like cover them and pat them away.
Connie, what is happening? Are you?
It's witch magic.
Now I'm like, what is happening?
Witch magic?
Yeah, 100%.
You're casting a spell right now?
It's it's a side effect of it's a side effect of things with Baba Yaga.
Oh my god.
She say G word.
Oh, I was wondering if we could hear this. Like, are we too far away, or is this?
You hear whispering going on, like urgent whispering.
Okay, so I think from the front, Celine's like,
Connie, I had no idea.
we're going to get ahead.
Just
Connie, what can I do right now?
it's fine. It's fine. Just go ahead of me. Go ahead of me. Go ahead of me, and it'll be fine. Just walk ahead.
Oh, okay. Is it gonna wear off?
Yes, definitely. We'll wear
Are
off.
you sure?
Yes, 100%. This has happened before. It just doesn't happen very often. Let's just keep on going.
Do you know what? I'm terrible at like assessing situations, so I'm just gonna try to be like, is he lying to me?
Do you want to make an insight check?
Please do.
like a notice roll?
Yes, let's notice using your spirit.
My spurt.
Okay, and if I'm rolling, am I rolling persuasion
Great.
to
Wait,
here?
while we think it back.
Is there deception? Yeah, no, there's only persuasion in this game. So yeah.
That's a spirits or a smarts?
All right. A hot five coming at you.
Five.
Persuasion
Hot
spirit.
five.
Spirit. Okay.
Oh shit. Not on a five. Come on, buddy.
I'm gonna spend 2 bennies so you get that back.
But 5 beats a 4, right? Even if I roll a success, because Juno's also rolled a success.
Mhm. Let the drama play.
Connie's lying. Connie is lying, and she is flustered, and she is lying way worse than you have ever seen. But this is like the most obvious lying you've
God.
ever seen. Connie
Oh
is
my god.
Oh, Connie,
like smoothing her hair. She's
you're
like
gonna be okay.
tucking her dress in a weird way. Like it keeps moving in a way that shouldn't be happening.
You're gonna be okay.
It's
You're Connie, I can't see your face. You're hiding your face with your hat right now.
it's better that way.
You know, you saying that kind of makes me feel even more like freaked out. And
Juno, I promise you, everything is fine.
whatever you're going through, we can get through this together. I just want to understand what I should be prepared for.
You don't have to be prepared for nothing. It's fine. I'm fine. It's okay.
Connie, I'm covered in goop and so much disgusting filth. I can handle. What did Baba Yaga do to you?
Baba Yaga didn't do nothing to me. It's a gift from my mother. And her mother and her mother's mother. It's a familial thing.
Like a curse?
No, it's a gift. It's a gift. We consider a gift because we've grown up with it. Unlike it wasn't hoisted on us like some other folks.
Okay, that was insensitive of me. I apologize.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've never seen you show your gift before.
It's
I got it.
Why
Cut
not?
back to us.
It was by accident.
So you hear then you hear a voice from the darkness ahead. Smelly Juno and sister need hurry up, or goblins find us.
Connie,
Sister.
Connie, what can I do to cover up? Did he just say sister?
Whose sister is
Juno,
here?
just walk ahead of me. Just walk
yeah.
ahead. It's
What
fine.
What should I tell the others?
Nothing.
Well, they're gonna be like, "What took you so long?"
Tell them I accidentally got some of the gunk in my mouth.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
gross. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
it's very gross.
Okay, I won't tell anyone, Connie. Okay.
Just go.
Okay. Tina turns around and moves along to the. Sorry, everyone. I accidentally stopped, and Connie
Juno.
walked into me,
Juno.
and she. Oh
They're
yeah,
going
she.
to hear us.
And she got a mouthful of the garbage on my back, and she threw up.
Oh,
So sorry.
Céline is appropriately grossed out. Like she's like, oh, yeah. I hope she's all right. Is she?
Oh, I just didn't realize how filthy I am. She got some of my filth in her mouth, and she.
Does she need anything? And then like Celine starts to go back there,
No,
like
no,
to
no,
go
give
see.
her a moment.
I'm
She's
fine,
really.
Connie. I'm
So-
trying to sleep.
When you
Are you sure?
wait, hang on.
Yeah,
Before that happens, when you go walk to the others, you don't see Wolf.
Oh,
You just see Céline.
yeah.
And
no,
then-
she's okay. Where's Wolf?
Well, Wolf said he was sneaky like a ninja, and he was in front of me just now. So I don't know.
Connie, Witch of the Midlands. You hear from out of the darkness, like really close to you.
I feel like I'm the only one in the dark here.
You are. Connie, Witch of the Midlands is Pack's sister. Hide from Wolf. No need hide from Wolf.
I hide it from everyone, Wolf.
But Wolf is Wolf. Wolf not hide from Connie, Witch of the Midlands. Wolf's sister.
I've grown up a long time hiding this, Wolf. There's reasons that, for the reasons that Devlin ran, same reasons that, even though I know in some long way we are kin, that I couldn't share this, not with anyone.
Connie, Witch of Midlands is like Devlin. Killed all friends.
No, not like Devlin. Just
Pack is Pack. But if Wolf's sister want Wolf not to say, Wolf not say.
I'll tell everyone once we're out of this neck of the barrels, let's say.
Pack is Pack do Pack, as Connie, Witch of the Midlands tell Wolf. Wolf not say, if Connie, Witch of the Midlands not want Wolf to say. Just know Wolf is Pack. Connie, Witch of the Midlands is Pack. And you feel like his hand like kind of comes out of the darkness and like does like the pat on the shoulder thing.
I think you feel like a pawed hand pat back.
Oh,
He can see in the dark, so he probably
My Connie can't see in the dark.
So since Juno's caught up with Céline and is now aware that Wolf is nowhere to be seen.
You guys are like all here for this. Nobody's missing this shit.
Oh, so we
so,
are.
wait, so we heard.
we
this
heard-
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Never mind that. Let me roll that back.
You know, I thought
we were not there.
Yeah, I thought they were.
Well, yeah,
gonna
but they were
see.
just talking.
Yeah, but then
No,
they
they-
walked. Juno walked past Wolf to go talk to Céline.
Right, that was
and-
the whole thing. Is that
Yeah, they-
Wolf
they-
had disappeared from the front of the line.
So that's why I was
So
asking
Céline
because
and Juno.
because Juno and Céline are now far ahead.
Not far.
Well,
Yeah.
far enough that we will
Yeah.
be able to hear this, and
Like,
so
We're out of
Wolf
earshot.
basically snuck around back to have a conversation
Yeah.
with Connie. That's what I assumed. But
Yeah,
if
that's
we're
what I
all,
thought too.
but if we're all like within spin
Okay,
distance,
yeah.
You guys probably understood it better because I was like dealing with like
Yeah.
people one on one while you were.
Go with what we said.
talking.
It's cooler.
Yeah, I'm going with what you
yeah,
said.
yeah. So I'll say, where's Wolf, Céline?
Don't know. He was bragging about how sneaky he was, and then he was in the front, and then he was in the back, and well, this all sounds a
And I try to
bit wrong
stage
when you say
whisper
it this
back
way.
to Connie.
I would have paid real money if you had been. You killed him.
Let's deal with that in a moment. Connie, are you there? Are you coming?
Conviction for Connie.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm coming. We're coming.
Wolf here.
Wolf was with me.
And then Wolfwick emerges
oh,
out of the darkness first.
Juno said that you had gotten a face full of the gunk. Are you
yes,
all right?
it's real nasty.
Do
It's,
you-
no, I'm
Do you
good.
want some water? I can get you something.
I'm good, but thank you.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh.
Connie,
has
Witch of
it
Midlands.
subsided?
Connie,
Okay.
Witch of Midlands is good.
It's
So
fine.
that's Connie,
I'm
Witch of
great. It's
Midlands.
fine.
All right. Thank you. All right.
While you were while that happened, you had some flashes.
Oh yes. Oh goody.
Oh,
Gimme.
They're very short, but you see a castle in these mountains with a dark cloud over the top of them, spreading out. Quick flash from inside a window looking down into a cobblestone courtyard where there are all of these peasants coming in, putting people to the sword, setting fire to things, and you feel the desperation and like sickness as you flash again to a meal that you start choking as you're eating it. Then these 4 people walking in the door with swords and stakes and all of that, and they come for you, and then you're back.
Those 4 people. Did they look anything like the statues that we pay us?
They did not. They
Okay.
looked like peasants, but they all had, well, they didn't look like warriors, but they were like local people who were good at fighting.
Interesting. Okay, so as castle, I had a sickness, killing people, or like sickness, saw people being put to the sword and executed from my castle, and I'm choking on food when people come in to with stakes to kill me, presumably.
4 people who
4
came
people.
in to kill you.
Interesting number of people. Doesn't mean anything at all. They didn't have any none of them had any bearing resemblance wise to, actually, wasn't there a painting in
One of them had a big mustache.
one of them had a big old mustache. How isn't that crazy? Looked like that painting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. All right. Neat. Cool. This is
Yes.
fun.
As Wolf and Connie catch up with us, I'll just give Wolf a meaningful look.
Are you?
What?
What is going
All
on?
those-
I feel like I'm being.
Wolf is sneaky.
I feel like something is happening here. I'm fully not aware of it.
Céline, you know, I have to admit something. I'm so self-conscious about the way I smell. Do you have something to spray me with? Just feel like everybody's been really uncomfortable around me recently.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Uncomfortable
no amount
is
of
very
perfume in the
stinky.
world is going to make you smell anything.
Whoa,
Juno,
something.
it's okay.
Use sleep spray on again.
See,
Yes.
before
Let's
we
not.
continue before we continue forward, I'm just gonna, it's a hard thing to tell people.
If you can take your time, Connor. You've always been so patient with me.
It's probably just easier if I just show you, I guess.
All right.
And Connie will, you see her sit up tall, and it's like she just keeps standing up taller and taller and taller, and the dark blue of her dress sort of fades into like dark blue fur, as a lycanthrope version of Connie stands before you. Everything, clothing and gear melding into.
Okay. So it's Céline just her eyes kind of go wide, and she's like, "Oh, well, that's quite a secret to keep, Connie."
Wolf not bite Connie, Witch of Midlands. Just say.
Are you related to Wolf by any chance?
Not that I know of.
Yes, pack sister.
Only in the fact that we are in a pack, and we are in a group and we are one pack.
Yes, pack.
Why have you never shared this with me before? I thought we were friends.
Yeah, because I don't really share this with anybody. Nobody. I've never told nobody who was not family by blood.
Definitely did not kill all friends.
I didn't kill all my friends.
Wolf is so trying to be helpful.
Juno is looking between Connie and Wolf and goes, Connie, I think you're bigger than Wolf.
No.
I know,
Wolf's
and she's a
bigger.
little bigger. Yeah, she's
What?
a little bigger.
Connie's hybrid form is tall and very lithe. Like, not physically as much muscle, but like faster, leaner looking.
And you notice
Mhm.
Connie still has same personality.
You're different from Wolf.
Yes, over there. Wolf here.
I'm talking about you and Devlin. You're two different people in one body. Connie is just
It's-
one person.
It's a little different than that.
What is this?
I mean, it's lycanthropy, as you can
Right.
guess.
That I know.
It's
But I mean, like, how did this happen to you?
I was born this way.
Is it just something that runs in your family?
When two wolves mate. Shoe lady should know.
I know how that works, Wolf. Thank you. That's not what I was talking about.
Wolf think maybe forget, but
No, I'm.
Wolf now know you know.
This
My job to stay up to date on all the latest in my
wolf
field.
is
But that's not how Devlin became Wolf,
it's
right?
you can there's a couple different ways you can become a lycanthrope. The
Ooh.
most common way that everyone knows of is that you get bit. And you don't get treated and you get bit and you turn into a lycanthrope. For my family, extended though it may be, it was a gift. That's just what we've been told, that it's a gift given to us.
Are you protectors of some kind?
Insofar that pretty much all of us are witches.
Well, I
Coven
mean,
of witches and lycanthropes, and we take in anyone who finds us who might be in a similar boat to Devlin.
Oh,
Devlin been on boats, yes.
Devlin, you
Not
mentioned.
Devlin.
Yes.
My apologies.
Devlin and Wolf.
Wolf, you mentioned before
Mm,
your wolf mother and be part of a pack.
yes.
Who's your pack?
Stinky Juno, Shoe Lady, and Connie Witch of Midlands is
But-
pack.
But before us.
Not half pack, just Devlin.
do you remember your mother's words?
Yes. Who's the mother? Who's your mother?
Wolf remember words, don't remember Wolf mother much.
It's,
Devlin's memories, not Wolf memories.
yeah.
Oh.
Wolf and Devlin are not two separate beings.
Wolf's nodding.
Wolf
Devlin
is
wrong.
Wolf is a part of Devlin, but Devlin's transformation was rather
Devlin's scared.
traumatic.
Always frightened.
I'm not any different than I am because I'm pretty, how do I say,
Blue.
It's because you grew up this way.
and I'm very in tune with myself. The wolf part of me and the human part of me are one and the same sides of a coin.
Right.
The more disconnected you feel from part of yourself, the more disparate the stances.
Right.
Unfortunately, Devlin has a pretty negative opinion.
Wolf, well, can you blame him? He did kind of eat his whole unit, at least according to him.
Your first transformation's really hard. If you don't know what's happening, if you aren't prepared for it, it can be really frightening.
Wolf, were you afraid when this happened
Wolf
the first
never
time?
afraid.
Were
But for
you,
the people around you,
were you shocked when you were
Devlin
suddenly
shocked.
surrounded by people?
But Wolf not eat Devlin friends. Devlin eat Devlin's friends.
Wolf, why was Devlin shocked?
Devlin not know turned into a wolf.
Oh,
And what was Devlin afraid of?
Wolf. A wolf not scared.
I see.
But you can imagine that the people probably around Devlin were
These
pretty.
are pretty hard concepts for
Yeah.
wolves to verbalize.
Yeah.
But the people around Wolf were probably pretty wigged out by suddenly, Wolf appearing amongst them. And
Well, you kind of also did some. I had a similar reaction when I saw this for the first time. She motions to your
Wolf-like.
wolf form.
Stay this way.
it's not convenient all the time to be this way. Much,
For very nice.
yes, I can't see very far though.
Oh.
I can see really well for about 5 feet
Oh.
I see. Ooh.
or something like
I
that.
think you should have 10 squares of night vision. So.
It's part of the edge that I took has a curse side effect.
Oh.
The limits your visibility?
It limits my vision.
Oh dear.
Connie, the nearsighted witch of the Midlands.
When I'm in this form, but my other senses are great.
Oh dear.
But regardless,
Oh, that's right.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's-
So like
Connie.
real good, real close, nothing.
Yeah,
Connie.
Connie, witch of Midlands, smell good.
Thank you, Wolf, for your that
Not
contribution.
see well, but smell good.
Right, that contribution to the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Nose, smell good.
Smell good. Yes.
Yeah, like-
Yes.
Scent.
Connie, thank you for sharing this secret with me.
It's gonna happen regardless. I don't think Wolf is. I mean, I appreciate Wolf offering to keep the secret, but calling me sister, well, on the nose.
A little bit, I
On the snoot,
suppose.
if you will.
Yeah,
But given the penchant for the people that you've attracted, it wouldn't have surprised me that much. I mean, Juno just stormed into our bar one day and was like, "I'm your champion."
haha,
and,
yes.
No one
Stinky
does
Juno
that.
wolf too.
No, Juno's not
No,
liking her unless you have real good control over it. But
No, I'm just both.
no, but Juno.
I'm just real both. Why did you start changing all of a sudden now, Connie?
She's, we're relatively in sync, but sometimes part of me really wants to help out, and the saying, bad things happen when Connie notices things, and well, I was trying to listen real hard, and other half of me decided to help me out by fluffing out those ears.
Oh. Well, did you hear anything?
I think it's the other part of you too that can see, right?
Hmm?
You that can
Yes,
see. that
yes,
has been-
and she wanted to convey some things
Oh,
about Rackman, I think, actually.
really?
Yes.
What?
I guess he was like a lord or something of a castle on the mountain.
It figures.
He was just putting people to the sword, killing them.
People were attacking his.
Oh, people were
castle.
I see. I understand now. People were attacking his castle.
Peasants.
Peasants. While he was dining, he started choking on some food, and then 4 people burst in. One with a very glorious mustache, wielding swords and stakes.
Devlin.
Really?
Devlin say bartender picture have mustachy.
Indeed.
Fantastic mustache.
Do you think Dwampwaddle rose against Reichman, and that's why he's determined to kill them all?
Probably, and that the 4 people who stepped up particularly had a role in his death were probably the 4 people whose descendants he then kidnapped and brought back here.
Oh. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they're still alive.
He's
Maybe.
helping.
But
It okay if they not wolf not know them.
We'll work on that.
Wolf, let's put it this way. If they're still alive, we're in very good shape. If they're not alive, Reichman's going to kill us.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try and kill us regardless. But
I mean, yes, but one sways the odds in his favor.
And if the goblins are to be trusted, they are being turned into some kind of army. So they might be alive in a kind of a different
Perhaps revenge on Dumpwaddle's only the first thing he wants.
He might be just trying to claim his domain again. The mountain that the castle was situated on, was it the same as the mountain ridge that we were kind of walking by?
It was the one that you were racing to High Watch to try to get through the pass.
I see.
Hmm.
Interested.
So, lady,
In fact, since you're from this area, I'll give you this one. There's some ruins of a castle up that way.
Yeah.
So-
And when our carriage rolled over that rock
It was
was
a
a piece of the ruin. It all
Oh, it
No,
all
it's
comes
just a rock.
together. Oh, it's the rock.
So Shoe Lady believe if we eat kidnap victims, we become powerful
No.
enough to destroy
No, not-
vampires.
No, Wolf, that's not. No.
No.
We want to return them to Dumpwaddle.
No,
we want to put them back where they came from,
No, wait, let's talk about this.
and then they'll
Is-
give us steaks.
Is it definitely any? Is he eating them and becoming more powerful? Is that what's happening?
I'm not sure.
What?
He might just have a very extended
Wolf just
revenge
confused.
plan.
Yes, I mean the letter did just say. Oh, what did the letter say exactly? What he
That's
wanted to do?
Something about coming back to his full faculties.
Gather the country bringing forth. With this last edition, I shall have recovered my vigor, and the campaign against my transgressors shall begin. I imagine then probably they might be deeply, horribly wounded and injured, and
Well, then if that's the case, don't vampires need more blood to heal?
he might be needing specifically those 4 that had a hand in his initial demise.
And if he get more power.
Yes, but
So
that's
if we eat,
No, not
it's
the same.
it's special to him, much like how it's just him.
Kind of
Just
like how Silver hurts you, but not me. She like holds her holy symbol up.
All right,
A little like
put
that.
that away.
Well, she doesn't hold it at him, just like flicks it to like show him.
Connie also just did it.
Sorry, I
Oh.
didn't realize that also affected you too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
shiny metal sting.
Yeah. That's
Right.
why all this like all the well, I guess I'm not wearing it right now, but the jewelry that I have is like faux silver.
I always wondered why you liked fake
It's all
jewelry.
platinum.
It turns your skin green, you know.
Yeah. That's why platinum is real nice. Real expensive though.
That's never been a problem for me.
If you pay for it.
If you let someone else pay.
I got the
for it.
5-finger discount though.
In any case, we should probably go on ahead.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to proceed like that?
I'm going to shift back. Don't worry.
I just worry because of your size in this cave.
What's wrong with size? Connie went to the
Sometimes,
Midlands, look good in this size.
sometimes tunnels can become very small, and it becomes very hard
Use
to
goo.
move.
It may be prudent for us to have Devlin take the forefront on this one, and then you come out if
Devlin not sneaky. If cave gets small, maybe Wolf let Devlin return. Maybe
How tall is Wolf?
he's up size up from standard, so he's whatever size that is. So like what, 67 feet, something like that.
Yeah.
67.
I mean, like
He's
what?
a kaiju.
Like
Look
so,
at you.
regular size is like up to like what, like 6 feet,
Six and a half.
6.5.
Yeah.
So he's probably like 8-9 feet tall.
Yeah.
If you
Are
tell-
you
yeah,
si-
you're definitely scraping the top. This is only an 8-foot tall ceiling.
Connie's like 7.5.
So your size plus 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juno as well.
Is the tunnel ahead of us like narrowly?
I'm a small
It's
fry.
pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the same size here. You're definitely taking up the whole thing.
I don't have this problem,
I'm
Alright.
so,
imagining,
even in heels. Yeah.
I'm imagining it might be more comfortable for all of us if we change back. Although I don't know how mad Devlin might be.
But
Just
Wolf hasn't done anything wrong.
no, Wolf hasn't done anything wrong.
Why would Devlin be upset?
Wolf, I think we need to switch up tactics. Connie's gonna have a hard time fitting in here as in her wolf form, and where you're gonna kind of give our position away because you're a little too big for this tunnel. We need Devlin back.
but
He's smaller. Devlin's small.
No, he
enough.
wasn't listening to you.
Change back to Devlin because Wolf is too big.
She reaches, I think Céline reaches into her pack and like goes through her rations, and she also finds, she finds like a piece of dried meat. Like it's not bacon. It's like
Something
legitimately
fancy.
it's not fancy, it's just dried meat. And she says, I know that this isn't a steak, Wolf, but we can consider this a down payment. I do plan on paying you at some point. And she holds it out to him.
So he kind of narrows his eyes and suddenly like lurches forward, and it's Devlin again. Like,
Is he like in Celine's
no, he's
face
just sort of
with the
like
meat?
he's just sort of close,
Okay.
and he looks down at the meat, and then he turns and looks at Connie.
And I'll drop back to normal Connie form. You heard the whole time.
Before you say anything, Devlin, eat the meat, please.
Eat the meat.
You need to eat the meat.
I
I
don't
promised
eat the
Wolf.
meat.
He's going
Devlin's
to be upset.
vegetarian.
Oh, is he a vegetarian?
That'd be funny.
Oh God,
Right.
I got scared. I was like,
Now.
shit. Did I miss that?
No, I don't want to eat the meat.
She puts it in his hand. Just take it.
What?
You need it.
He kind of pushes it back.
Oh my God.
I'll take it if nobody's gonna eat the
No,
meat.
no. It's for Wolf. I will hold on to it for Wolf. Good grief. I promised Wolf he would have. This is a down payment to bring you back.
How mad is Devlin?
Not mad. He just
Oh, he's mad because of. Oh, I get it now.
nailed it. Anyway,
It's the same reason that you don't go around telling everybody that you're a lycanthrope.
I told everybody.
You told us. But you don't go into dump water. I'm going, I'm a lycanthrope.
I walked up to you in the bar and I said, "Hi, my name is Devlin. I'm a werewolf. I need help."
A public bar.
You see? Who does that?
Right. Thank you.
Don't feel like that was an agreement with what you said. We can talk about this later. We have
yes.
we have
Fine,
something to-
fine.
we have
I'll
things
book
to do.
vampire. Right. Got it. Fine. Fine. Longer conversation.
Some people have reasons to keep their secrets, Devlin.
It just really feels like that could have come up in the time we've all been together.
A lot of things could have come up, but did they? No. Now is not the time.
It's a real private thing, Devlin.
In all of our private conversations about the medicine bag and controlling myself and the mines and I don't know, slipped in there. By the way, I know what you're going through.
I don't know what you're going through, Devlin. Not exactly. It's
It's
He,
not
like,
the same.
He like pulls out like his water skin.
it's what I've had my whole life to be one with myself. You've had what, a few months?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's very
I wish
different.
this was booze.
I know. I'll get a nice stiff drink back at Locke's bar when we're all done with this.
Well, we have to get done with this first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Goblin's vampire. Got it. Okay.
We probably don't
Right.
have time for a cappuccino right now.
No.
Okay, fine.
Not at all.
And you need to really
Pulling
watch.
out your parts.
It's like, I'm like, no, you really need to watch before you make any kind of beverage.
Please, God.
Yeah,
Fair,
please.
fair.
All right. Let's. Okay. Business first. Party in the back. Let's
I
go.
think Céline goes up to Devlin and like gets up in his face and she puts her finger right in his chest and says, Devlin Harways, you pull yourself together. I've seen you in battle. You know what you're doing. For the love of God, believe in yourself, believe in Wolf.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
done with this nonsense. You're much more confident than that on the battlefield. I've seen the soldier in you. You can't hide that from us anymore either. And then she turns on her heel and walks away.
Almost like I probably in his mind is like that didn't make me feel better. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Don't apologize for being yourself, damn it.
Sorry for. Okay, sorry. Let's go.
All right. As you all creep forward in this tunnel, the tunnel of angst.
The tunnel of weird therapy.
That's right.
The fur tunnel.
Tunnel therapy.
Very
Secret
not calling it
tunnel.
secret tunnel.
The adventure is the fur tunnel.
Connie,
The lichen tunnel.
Connie,
The lichen
furry,
tunnel.
The lichen
I'll call
tunnel.
it the fur
How
tunnel.
about the
furry near
What about the lichen tunnel?
Lichen tunnel.
lichen tunnel.
That sounds worse somehow.
So anyway,
Tunnel lichen tunnel.
as you creep toward the faint light at the end of this not cave, tunnel.
What is a tunnel but a cave persevering?
It's the wall cave.
Persevere. Nice.
That was excellent. Yeah, everybody get some bennies. An extra one for that line. There we go. All right. And another one for Céline.
Oh.
For yelling at Devlin. Another one for Devlin for yelling at Connie. And one for a cappuccino.
Yeah.
All
We're
right.
gonna need them.
Yes,
You,
we are. God, we need the
yes.
caffeine.
No,
As you come out, you can see that there are like torches out in blackness, and as you get out there, you can see that it looks like there's just this giant sinkhole that just goes off all the way down into blackness. You don't know how deep it is, but up at this level there are like spikes of rocks sticking up, and it's all held together by these rickety makeshift bridges that are being like held up with chains, and there's a couple of different levels of them, and you can see goblins like moving around on these and pushing these carts of ore, and some of them are mining at the walls and singing goblin songs, and
Sing it.
I don't have a goblin song on me.
There's a kobold song, you know.
I do have a
working
kobold song.
9 to 5.
Residue.
That's right. I have it on here.
It just becomes a musical.
Yes. Maybe next week we'll hear the goblin song. There are. Everyone make notice rolls. Oh yes,
Notice
and to
roll.
your left, you can see that there is a kind of a trickling waterfall coming down through in between some of the rocks.
Okay.
And if you think about kind of
The
how
explosion
everything
thing.
moves, this
That's a
is
6 and a 5 for an 11. Céline.
So is the trickling water, when it was a river, did it flowed from the wall down into this hole?
Yeah. I'm bringing up the map.
Oh, there's a map.
So am I.
Sweet. No.
Oh dear.
This is not a good time.
So yeah, in the middle, on the on one of the big rocks that's sticking up here is like, it looks like
That's
almost like a
huge.
camp
Well,
where
that's
they're
huge.
collecting stuff. And then you can also see these hanging cages that have prisoners in them.
Hey, we found them.
Is that a giant?
Oh, Wait.
Oh, you see far on the other side, illuminated by one of these torches is an ogre.
Oh yay.
lovely.
Oh.
Hate that.
The
Hate
pink-
that a lot.
The little pink dot on there is a hobgoblin. Doesn't look like the same one, like from the same group that you defeated earlier, but he's kind of yelling out, like supervising and yelling out orders to some of them.
So I say, like a whisper, I don't think we're sneaking by these guys.
No.
Mainly because the GM has a map.
The part of the reason to have a map is for sneaking. So all of the brown
The
bridges,
brown layer is.
the brown layer is on your level.
Mhm.
The blue layer is like a level down.
Oh.
This is the connection point right here up at the top. Sort of.
There are a couple of them. Yes.
Well, hear me out. What if we pretended to be a part of them? Connie, you have your form, you have your werewolf form. Do you think you could act like you're part of this group and I could pretend to be a prisoner?
You don't think that they're gonna have noticed that 2 giant werewolves weren't here before?
Well, I'm not sure of the nature of this, but I would imagine that things like werewolves would be also summoned, unless there's some rule that vampires and werewolves are enemies or something like that.
I look at Connie.
I look at the GM.
What are you looking at?
I look at Artem.
I look at the map.
Like the worst game of telephone ever.
Yeah.
Common knowledge?
Yeah.
we're talking about conning our way through the prison.
It's my specialty.
That's my specialty
Okay.
too.
Okay.
That's good.
I love
What the
that
fuck
this
am I
plan
doing?
is dependent on Wolf acting.
Yeah. Well,
Good luck, guys.
Wolf doesn't have to act necessarily.
Fucking shit my dick up. 1 and a 2. I really don't think I should.
Funny every damn time.
I can spend a penny to
You're
reroll
like,
it.
you've never met a vampire?
Not that I know of.
I mean, we could try it.
I mean,
But-
unless there's a
Do you-
very, very attractive woman involved, and her name's Bella, and then there's like a whole thing.
I thought you were
I
going
heard
to
that
be
ballad.
referring
Yeah,
to. I
I
thought
heard
you were
that
going to be
ballad.
referring to me.
That was
but
the ballad
you
that was
You
on
know
the-
a very
on the
attractive
bar.
Bella.
That's right. Yes.
So wait,
Well-
so we're gonna go out in wolf form and say what? Like,
know that
hey,
you've
you've never
captured.
noticed us before?
Know that you've captured myself and Juno. That you found a couple prisoners to throw in with the others. And then that'll get us through.
And worst
Well,
case
at least
scenario,
that's-
we have to just fight our way through all of them.
Well, that's true. I'm just trying to get us out, trying to get us through this in a
agree.
different way.
No,
I mean,
Perhaps it doesn't use our resources.
look, it's a really bad idea, but those have really worked out for us so far, so we might as well do it.
I mean, do you think Wolf can pull it off, Devlin?
I mean, maybe have Connie do all the talking. As long as Wolf doesn't talk to anybody, really.
Well, and no one attacks Pack because is dedicated to protecting
Right.
his pack.
Yeah, I mean, he'll, if the fighting happens, he's fine. It's just, I wouldn't ask him to, like, go up on stage and, like, act out a scene.
No.
Soliloquy time.
Yeah, this is not Wolf soliloquy. We already had a bit of that.
Wolf has best of times. Wolf has worst of times.
Juno, do you
Four
think,
score and 7 Wolf will go.
or we could conversely, Juno, would you want to maybe pretend Devlin is your captive?
And have we seen that there are orcs present here, or is it just goblins?
You don't see orcs, you see goblins, hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't have confidence that Wolf will be able to pull off a con and scheme.
I mean, maybe if he doesn't say anything.
Would Wolf keep silent, do you think?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, really,
Well-
it's you.
Question.
Yeah, you keep saying that. But no, I think Wolf would, yeah, he's not stupid.
Well, team, question. What do we think will seem like a more valuable captive for the Reichman forces? To have a musketeer and
Well, the
courtesan.
courtesan. Yeah.
Good save.
Yes, and versus two werewolves, I guess. Is that what
And
we're
an
saying?
orc.
And an orc.
Don't forget yourself.
Yes. What would be more valuable in their eyes?
Well,
Can I roll battle?
Sure.
'Cause
It
I'll need
does
it.
look like a mass battle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is not
Yeah.
far off from mass
Oh,
battle.
explode.
Hey.
11.
All right, what do you want to know?
Tactically speaking, looking at the prisoners and the guards and all that, does it look like a infiltration
Mm-hmm.
of the kind that we're talking about would go better with a monstrous people bringing in humans,
Mm-hmm.
or the other way around?
Yeah, if you were going to have captives, you would probably want them to be the humans, not have the humans be the captors.
I mean, it's not the worst idea we've had today. I thought the rat thing would never work, and look, that worked.
We can see how far it gets us, and then
Juno is covered in gunk. You don't have to. Can you disguise yourself perhaps to look more like.
Oh, I think this is perfect camouflage for people working in the mines and being filthy.
Hey,
All
John.
right then.
We're in a black powder mine, right?
Oh, yeah. And they're pushing carts full of it, too. So.
I got an idea. Rub up against the wall.
Uh-huh.
It's like it's dirt and coal. You can like disguise yourself even more.
Oh, that's a good plan.
I mean,
Yeah.
you might look like a zombie or something, but I mean,
I thought you were going to say blow it up, and I was like, that would be
That's
counterproductive right now.
sort of escalating really fast.
Yes. That would go from 0 to 60 in
Well-
no time flat.
Since I'm already a bit flammable, what's
So
what's-
you win.
Yay! We won!
all right. So Juno rubs herself up against the soot and such and powder on the walls to make it look like I've been working in the mines.
Maybe, and like, maybe we can make him look like a bugbear.
Yeah, maybe, and well, when you both take us prisoner, you'll have to either bind our wrist, tie us up, or hold us in such a way that it looks like you've got
And then-
us
And then give me,
held down.
you still have that sugar, right?
Yeah,
Okay, give me some of that.
yeah, for sure.
So and then I'm gonna like take the sugar and like just start spotting it on you.
okay.
So like, and maybe you'll like look more like bugbears because they sort of have like this sort of
Mottled coat.
mottled coat, and so that's
Oh yeah, is it working? Do I look modeled yet?
okay. So here's how we're disguising Juno as a bugbear. He has rubbed himself on the coal on the wall, like with the soot, and then I've taken sugar and I'm doing like spots of like, so it's like mottled.
Nice. All right. Let's see here. No disguise
All right.
skill.
What do we think, gang?
Can I assist with the
You
disguising?
look disgusting.
Good.
You have thievery.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, can I help?
Yeah. So I guess Devlin gives you a +2.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Okay.
Working all together.
Okay, so thievery smarts again, yeah.
Mhm.
I grab that. That's
Good.
the 5 for Céline.
All right. Yeah, you do it. And he's definitely kind of like modeled. Bugbears tend to be a little hairier, but they're only goblins. Maybe they'll believe it.
Tragically afflicted.
Or,
with,
you are a little ways away.
What?
Maybe they won't notice until
Okay, I have another terrible idea.
Oh.
I'll get Wolf back out. Use some of his fur.
Don't do that.
No,
Wolf,
why don't
Wolf
we use
will not.
some
No,
of
no, no.
my fur?
Yes, we'll use some of
But your
Connie's
fur's
fur.
blue.
It's pretty dark.
It's pretty dark. It'll work.
Will wolves fit? But aren't bugbears have like lighter fur?
Devlin,
they can be darker.
Oh.
Devlin,
What?
if you transform into Wolf, there's no guarantee we're going to get you back right now. I'm deeply indebted to Wolf at the moment with steak, and I don't want you to transform and then we can't get you back.
Okay.
Tactically perfect idea.
I tried to give you the meat. You didn't want to listen. Now he's probably upset and grumbling in a corner.
No, he's talking about protecting or something.
Yeah, he's probably gonna try and rip and tear his way through here to protect the pack.
Can you just please assure him the pack is safe and we're trying to do this with
Well,
our
I think,
brains?
he's gonna listen to Connie, Witch of the Midlands. If you need both werewolves for this, then to sell it, then we should do that.
Well, it feels like we're looking at this group here. I think we can tell.
Well, and look, I mean, the goblins, as we saw, they're not exactly the bravest things in the world.
Well,
So two werewolves and a bugbear
And
escorting
me.
in a prisoner,
well.
then we could maybe we can intimidate our way past them.
All right, but this time, Devlin, you're responsible for getting yourself back. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, it's worked great in the past, but
Well, I'm going to do my best, but I can't promise that I can convince Wolf to give you back.
let's worry about that after we get out of this.
Right.
I mean, Connie's terrible plan combined with my terrible plan makes it extra terrible. I don't know.
There
it makes
is
a plan.
one thing that Connie and I are very good at, and that is conning people.
All right, well
We will make this work.
let's do that. There's a lot of them, and
Yeah. It does feel like if we have two prisoners, it might just be a bit more tempting. So if it is
just
human, elf, orc, and werewolf
Oh.
bringing the human.
no. I
out
was
there.
saying the two werewolves and a bugbear bring in one prisoner.
So to
And
me,
they won't try to take a prisoner away from us. We can intimidate our way past.
Hold on.
Oh yes.
I feel like we're being followed.
What?
We have. I'm going. Help me. Look around. Let's just make sure that
is this
no
script?
one's listening to us. I don't know.
Can I shift a
script
little
time.
bit to assist with this notice roll?
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, I'd like to
Use
roll
anything
notice.
other than my eyes.
I would
Yes.
like to roll notice, please. Well,
Mhm.
Notice.
5.
Couple of these 6.
See like ears pop out for Connie.
do that?
I'm gonna re-roll that. That's a
I can't do that.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
re-roll?
No, just having your ears come out.
So 5 for
Finer
Céline.
control.
Juno got a 5 as well.
5 for
Off
Céline.
now.
5 for Céline.
Juno got a 5.
And Connie?
Why the fuck did my D8s go?
I like it when you turn into Gilbert Gottfried. It's great.
7.
7. You got 5 too. All right. Yeah, you all kind of stop. You look around.
Actually, within 5 feet of us, do I see anything invisible, disguised, or illusioned?
You do not. But you do see something right next to Celine's foot.
What do I see looking down?
Looks like an arrow.
Was it there
Like-
before?
Nope.
Did we didn't hear it come in?
Nope.
Connie,
That's a problem.
track. I can't see. Connie pick up the arrow?
Yeah, Celine,
Mhm.
you didn't notice this, but Connie reaches down and picks up this black arrow with these fletchings that kind of come off,
Where did that come
Do
from?
I
And like this-
recognize it?
barb that comes off on one side. Yeah, you
Do
know
it.
exactly who this is.
Oh dear. We need to do this now. Quickly.
What's happening?
Celine.
Just trust me. We need to get this done now.
What's happening?
Keep
Are we
your
doing
eyes.
the lycanthrope plan?
Yes. Go with that. Keep your eyes open. This is very bad. If they're here, this is very bad.
Oh,
Who's
boy.
they? Give me a second.
I'll
I'm gonna do it.
I'll explain everything. I'll explain everything later.
Connie
Let's
shifts
just.
fully.
Fine. And Devlin like lurches to the side and like Wolf kind of bursts out. Weird problem.
Wolf, come
What?
here. Wolf, come here. I need your bigness.
Yes, Wolf is very big.
Just stand by me right here. She positions Wolf like right in front of
She
her.
lady can hide behind Wolf.
So like, and literally is going to be hiding behind Wolf now. You're also very large, Juno.
Thank you.
Bring up the rear.
Yep.
She like positions you.
Wolf
Connie,
knew Shoe Lady would come around.
you do the talking.
All right.
And she like immediately like pulls her cloak. She still has her cloak like deeper, like shrouds herself and tries to make herself as small as possible in this cluster.
If I may, Celine, and just keeping Wolf to the back, you in the middle, I'm going to step next to Connie so that Connie can see, since her
I
vision
cannot
is really...
afford to be hit by any arrows. Whatever you see fit, someone needs to be there
Okay,
Yes.
in
so-
front of me. I cannot be seen.
Great. Okay,
Pull
so
your hood up.
Huh?
Pull your hood up.
She has her hood like as far down as she can
Okay.
get
All
it.
right.
we'll be at the
With,
front.
and still be able to
We'll be at
see
the
and
back.
not
And you
fall on
have
her
so
face.
we have fake rope, like a little bit of rope tied
Yeah.
around your.
Yeah,
And-
You,
and I'll-
Juno hold or
Wolf
you
hold
hold
rope.
yeah,
All right.
loose enough that I can break out of it if I need to.
All right.
But yeah,
Then-
she's
And
like,
the whole time that you're hurrying through these actions, Celine is just looking back down.
yeah, she's like terrified. She's
Down
sitting
the
there,
tunnel
we gotta
we
go.
came?
We gotta leave. We gotta leave. We
All
gotta
right.
leave.
Okay.
We gotta do the thing.
Then let's go. I guess Connie will walk forward, pad forward. Like she's got very in the light of this space. You see kind of like gangly limbs, lots of longer arms than perhaps Wolf does.
Can you, John, you want to give us large Wolf?
Oh, right.
As Wolf starts leading you forward, he's like, Wolf, come, prisoner, with Wolf. Captive, Wolf, bring.
I do good, yes.
He's acting.
Oh God.
Wolf, bring prisoner. Very good, yes.
Good. Yes.
Prisoners for
Prisoner.
Rackman. Just
Holy crap.
More Gilbert Gottfried.
We caught a good one today. Hey.
That's how
And
big I
then
am.
Celine
Oh,
also is.
Look, I have to copy and paste it from
Yeah.
another place, all right?
I was like, oh my God.
You gotta give me a second.
Wow, that is a big...
Celine is meanwhile is making like distress sounds like, oh please let me go, please don't kill me. Oh,
That's
You know what you
kinda
did wrong.
It's just-
Wolf not killed. If shoots prisoner, tell Wolf things.
Wolf, I appreciate you
And
getting it.
then you look back and Wolf's like, Wolf do a good job.
All right. So Wolf is coming up the rear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
With Celine.
Connie is in front.
Celine is like doing her best to like pretend to be visibly
So if you
terrified
want,
of like
if you
all
want to
these
be,
people.
if you're kind of keep looking back, I put you in front of me.
Yeah.
and then like I have like my hand, like maybe like I have the rope, like
Yeah.
like maybe your hands are like fake tied behind your back. and I
Yeah,
have
she's
the rope.
literally like using you guys as like a human shield right now.
Keep
Or like
walking,
a shield.
prisoner.
Meat shields.
All right. Well, enough talking.
All right.
And as we walk, Juno just ever slightly has like her hand guiding
Connie is
instead of her
like-
back.
You see Connie's ears like flicking a
Uh-huh.
lot. It's like she's using her ears to hear and
Oh, good.
like
Yeah.
be aware of where she is, as opposed to her
You're
eyes. and stuff.
echolocating.
Kind
Okay.
of, or just like
I love it.
other senses.
Let me
Alright.
know if you get a little stumbled up.
Well, you get yourselves all together and put one foot on the on this bridge thing, and you can almost hear, like, you know, when just like the inside, like some of the strands of wood maybe start cracking a little bit, but it rests on something else, and the chains that are holding these to the cavern top above, like, kind of with the weight of your two large friends and also Juno, so your three large friends.
Oh boy. Great.
And
this is fine. We'll be
As
fine.
you kind of walk out into the light, by these torches, and some of the goblins kind of stop and look over to see who's coming, and they'll find out next week. Thanks everybody for coming and watching. Aldgate Adventures. Good job, everybody.
Yay!
Mad props to our chat mods. And thanks to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of you that we are able to play games we enjoy without worrying about publishing companies or system popularity. You can join their heroic ranks at happyjacks.org/Patreon. All right, people. All right, yeah, we're going to start with Artem again.
Hi, I'm Artem. You can find me on Instagram at Artem directly. I'm a fan of all things TTRPG, and I'm a theater director with a podcast about scary movies and sandwiches.
What's
It's
it called?
called Scary Movie and a Sandwich, actually.
Love that. Love that.
My name's Artem. I've been Juno this whole time.
I'll go.
Sure.
Yay.
Hi, my name is Darby, otherwise known as Chaotic Darby on the internet. I'm a TTRPG performer, game designer, possum, streamer, and community manager, and all my menace on the web. You can find me anywhere as Chaotic Darby. And I have been Connie and like Connie
Like
today.
Connie. Oh,
My big old secret, my big redacted is out. But it was a fun time. I didn't think that I was gonna do it right then, but
I didn't either, but the dice.
17 is
The dice
crazy.
tell a
It
story.
does tell a story. So yeah, Connie is a lycanthrope, and it's real funny that you came out the gate like
Yep.
yeah. So
Hey.
that's me.
Hey, my name is Vixie Bell. I'm your friendly neighborhood player here at the Happy Jacks table. I've been playing Céline this whole time, who has somehow managed to be the most normal person in the party.
Question mark.
That's a weird bar.
Anyway, I mean, it's a yeah. Anyway,
It's a low
you can
bar.
find me. You can find me at the Pocket Dragon Pub, where I play games and run games. We're actually getting ready to run a game this week, so very exciting. Anyway. And you can also find me at Vixibel Cosplay on most forms of social media, so hope to see you around. Yay!
And I'm Brian Suskon. I play Devlin, who apparently is not the only lycanthrope in the group. Big revelation to me. I'm a freelance RPG designer. I work for Kobold Press, Draco Studios, and amongst others. And you can find me at Brian Suskind on all the socials.
All right, and I'm Jon Enge. I've just been watching all the drama unfold. This is great.
Didn't even need to roll dice today.
No, that's the great thing about being a GM is when you can like when you finally get all the top spinning and you just go, all right, now I'm just gonna spin for a while. And you can find me on the internet on all of the socials at Dungeoneer Show, which you can also find my YouTube series Dungeoneer on YouTube at Dungeoneer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
can.
Yeah, it's D&D advice, comedy D&D advice show. Check it out. 6 episodes out, working on number 7 right now.
Oh, we
10,
should
10
thank
recommend.
Gold Emmy Award-winning Kimmy Hughes
Yeah, sure.
for her Gold Emmy Award-winning Decima
For
hosting
all
us.
of Kimmy's work, was her blood, sweat, and tears. Go to Patreon, help her with the money part of that blood, sweat, and tears. Because all of this is because of her.
Yes.
And we like just like saying gold anyway.
That is true.
Brian does.
Yeah, and
Brian
if you're
does.
interested in Aldgate, you can go to aldgaterpg.com. Brian and I have been working on this world. And we're eventually going to turn it into a book. So get it while get the free stuff while you can.
That's right.
Yeah.
Proto stuff.
That's
Proto.
right. Join us next Thursday from 7 to 10 Pacific for our next session. If you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Aldgate. And if you want to find all the other APs on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.